listening to ComedySlamRadio.com. From our studios to the world, we bring you the finest in quality entertainment. So pop some popcorn, grab a smooch buddy, and settle in for another fine show from ComedySlamRadio.com.
Gentlemen, it's time for the double special show coming to you live from beautiful Tampa Bay, Florida, featuring Christopher Gorges, Tiffany Barbee, and me, JB Lee. So sit back and enjoy the show, baby.
And we're back live on the double special show with me, JB Lee, Christopher Gorges, and Tiffany Barbee. Special guest Steve Baird.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome back to another edition of Double Special right here on ComedySlamRadio.com, Talkwad.com. Back in the studio a week before Christmas. We got JB in the house. The tension is like killing me. Is everything all right?
No,
You're
I feel a little
squishing
like, you guys kind of, I do not like being squished into the middle.
I know,
and
we have
you do that to me every time. You always put the guest over against me.
So
I don't know.
Why that bad, really?
We can switch.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't hear that suggestion. We can do that.
You
All right,
didn't
switch
even
it up right now.
You want to switch?
Switch it up. Go ahead. Let's switch it up right now. We're gonna.
I don't know.
Inspired, real.
I'll say this. I gotta bring my mic up just a little bit, Will, if you can. The main mic, whatever my mic is, bring it up just a little bit if you can. I just want to say that I need to have Jordan correct if he's there. This whole thing.
Oh, this
ridiculous.
is gonna be weird. I
Jordan
don't
couldn't
know.
get out of there fast enough. Dude.
Okay.
I don't do that on purpose. I just thought that you didn't want to be on the end, JB.
You need to get on the camera.
I'm cool.
He doesn't care if he's on the camera or not. He doesn't care. He just doesn't want to be like
I
contained.
literally
smashed
I
in.
cannot be smashed in. I'm
No,
really
I-
not cool with that.
I totally understand. I
Yeah,
can
you
see
screwed
in
it
his
up. No, you didn't even think about it, Chris Gorges.
I was trying.
No, I know
what
you did, dude. You just don't think at all. You're a terrible human being.
I obviously thought of it if the first thing out of my mouth when we started the show was, "Are you okay?"
Only
Do you feel
after
all right?
I had to like deliberately and hyperbolically make my discomfort known.
Hey, Jordan.
Shut up, Steve. This has nothing to do with you.
Okay.
Maybe during a break they can move the camera over. a little
Maybe they can do that. I don't know.
Why?
We'll figure it out. Jordan, yeah, because you can come over a little bit, JB, and get
I'm
in
cool
the
right here
frame.
now. No, I need some time now to decompress.
All right,
You
well,
can't
listen.
even go to a movie with this guy.
Listen, if
No,
you're listening,
I don't like going to movies.
Oh.
Like if you violate that seat between friends rule, that's the worst thing ever. That's just God. Hate people.
his face was like, "I want to die. I can't take it
No,
anymore."
he wants to die. But he wants to take other people with him.
If you
All
take
right.
if you take last week's intro when the music stopped and Jordan started, and then compare it to this week's intro when the music stops and Jordan started, there was a huge difference in tone there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know. I felt like he's not very excited.
Not at all. He
And I was the
not
same
at all.
way when you had Laszlo in here, and same way when we had all these other people in here. Who
Yeah,
else?
but when we have the guests in, they just naturally go to the outside because that's your like spot, right? But you've never said anything. If you had said, "Listen, I'd like to be on the outside," I would have been like, "Fine, totally cool. I'm okay with that." I just didn't know.
I make like whiny noises every single time, like
Well, then you know what? That makes me just make you want to sit there and deal with it.
Well, that
not a
doesn't
very-
help. So you just keep getting more of it.
It's not a good coping mechanism.
It's a freaking self-inflicted cycle, dude. It's your own fault. It's your own karma. That's why you're gonna die on the 21st with the rest of
I'm
us.
not going to die on the 21st.
Did we just waste 5 minutes talking about seating arrangements?
Listen, this is
Yes.
our show. We will waste 25 minutes on seating if we want.
It's very important.
It's very important. The tone of the show and the way we all mesh with each other, Stephen Baird,
All
is
right.
very important. And Jordan, and listen, I sometimes he's unreasonable. He is unreasonable.
I demand things.
But that was reasonable, and I noticed the thing. So anyway, all right. So welcome back to Double Special Show. As we've said in the studio, causing all kinds of havoc already. Steve Baird, who's been here before with Steve Eric.
La la.
Welcome to the show, Steve. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me, man.
Right on. Sorry about the confusion beforehand.
Look, now we could all move over even more.
Oh yeah, okay. Look,
Why is
yeah,
that?
come on over here. Come
Why,
on,
what
move
happened?
over so then we get Jordan right in the frame.
What? Nobody
I'm
wants to
in.
see me.
Everybody
Yeah,
wants
yeah,
to
They
see
got
you.
the sexy socks. That's all they even care
People
about.
I
are
know.
complaining that they can't see you on mine.
Who?
Oh, see? People on Twitter. And
They
they're
are. They want to
banging
see you. They want some more Jordan. It's
You make that
very
up.
Jordan.
important.
All right, just move your shoulder into the frame, JB. Oh, look, there's his head. There's JB. He's so mad.
Fine.
It's like he's not even here. They're like,
Can you see me on camera? We're all
yeah,
good, right?
You can hear him. No, that was good. That's okay. There. Okay, perfect. There you go. Look, Will
No.
came in and whipped it up.
Now we need Tiff to come in.
That's the way you do it. See, Will took care of it. You're a good
See,
man, Will.
Tiff, you need
Right
to
on.
come in just a shade.
For those of you who are listening to this as a podcast,
can't.
we apologize
Oh,
for all the
okay.
horrible confusion that has nothing to do with
Yeah,
what
this
you're
is-
listening to.
All this stuff is important. You shut your
can't
That's what
face.
see
this show's based on. isn't
All
it?
right, yeah, right. So if you want to give us a call throughout the show, we're going to start taking calls in about a half an hour. The phone number is 727, 493-2055. You can check us out on the web. Where are we? Twitter Queen Tiffany
Okay,
Barbee.
we're at Tiffany Comedy and at Double Special
No,
on
wait
the
a
Twitter.
second. We're not at Tiffany Comedy. You are at Tiffany
Well,
Comedy.
that's what I'm tweeting from it, though.
Oh,
That's
see,
all.
that doesn't seem right.
But I'm live tweeting from it.
Okay, go on. So yeah.
Okay. And we're on Double Special Comedy on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look that up. And we're on YouTube, Double Special Comedy.
We're all over the
And we're
place.
doublespecialshow.com. And we're on
That's right.
iTunes. And we're on Stitcher. And we're on everything.
Yep. And we got an app last week from Chris Kaz.
yeah,
the
we're
Comic
a
Cast.
Double Special app.
Right.
And also, we're going to be on Just Saying soon.
Sweet. Lots of good things coming up, so keep on listening to the show. Lots of interesting things to talk about this week. We got another installment from Roger Stokey, right? He's going to send us something.
Yeah.
Have you heard it? Is it on Just Saying?
I wanted to be surprised. No, it's not on Just Saying. He emailed it to us. But soon as Just Saying's available
He's gonna
on
rock
other
it out.
things, yeah.
It'll be creepy. All right. And also a video from Chris Kaz, who took his 155-pound St. Bernard on a plane trip. And it's a service dog apparently. And he took
In
a video.
first class.
Yeah, in first class, and took a video of this poor guy next to him in first class, who probably in his head is thinking, I will kill this guy. He doesn't look handicapped. I don't understand why there's a St. Bernard sleeping on my feet. Pretty funny, though. Pretty good. And we'll play that. And Jordan, is everything all right? What are you looking for? You looking for the internet plug? It's that little teeny plug.
And then Brad also
That's right.
has sent a little surprise for Jordan.
Excellent. We got a little snippet, little tidbit from Brad, our correspondent in Australia. As you know, next week we'll be off the air, and then the week after, Marty Hoffman will be in the studio. But tonight we have Steve Baird
Yes.
in the studio. And until Jordan finds his thing, we can't do his thing. He is really lost. You
Well,
see-
yeah,
Well, it's
he's
like a
really
little-
out of it
No,
today.
there's a lot. He can't find that little. I know what he's looking for, but I didn't see it.
What is it? An adapter?
Is that it?
It's like a little plug.
I found it. Is this it?
Did she find it?
It's right there, down.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Boom.
Bam! Tiffany in the house.
Nice.
It's my Santa hat. It gives me magical powers.
Dude, all she's wearing is a Santa hat. She's like, look how Christmassy. You don't I look like an elf?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're wearing a mini skirt, denim mini skirt, and a green Abercrombie and Fitch shirt, basketball socks, and
Hey,
Chucks.
I think your mini is showing the maxi.
Yeah, no, but hey, huh?
You like that?
I don't get it.
It's an old time
A
zinger.
mini.
A mini skirt
Is
showing
okay.
the maximum.
What's a max?
All right, I'm back.
it,
This is
guys.
getting boring. Check in. Check in.
What?
Found whale thought extinct for 2 million years. And then they found one.
Alive?
Check in. Yes.
They found one that they
A pygmy right whale, a mysterious and elusive creature that rarely comes to shore, last living relative of an ancient group of whales long believed to be extinct.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay, so big whoop. I mean,
Yeah,
what-
that was a crappy headline.
I
You
predict-
lied to me!
Hey, I predict.
Science at NBCnews.com.
yes, Steve.
I predict in a couple of years they're going to have that exact same article, except they're going to replace the word whale with Sasquatch.
You think that might happen?
Yeah,
You think
I
that's-
think Sasquatch is an undiscovered species living in.
Are you? All right. So go ahead. Well, I'm going to get into it in a minute with you in a minute. Go ahead. You get another thing.
what's
That's
that?
it?
Check in, check in! Substitute teacher becomes heir to gold fortune.
Ooh, nice.
Substitute teacher was found to be the only heir to a fortune of gold coins discovered by a cleaning clue. Cleaning clue. Yes. The type of clue that cleans. In the home of a reclusive cousin who quietly
nice.
stashed away a treasure of more than $7 million before he died.
You know what that story is? That story is like it's like Penthouse Forum for poor people. You know, like people that don't have anything. That's like their fantasy story. Yeah, I'm cleaning the house and
And
bam, gold coins are
Bet
left
you
to me.
20-1. She didn't even know this guy was related to her or even knew him. You know what I mean?
So that means ads for the lottery are like pop-ups on porn sites.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. You're like, yay! Oh my goodness. I wish.
You wish, huh?
Well, that's what that whole Storage Wars is about, really. It's about finding that hidden treasure that somebody locked away and forgot about.
But you didn't even find it. This cleaning crew, who are obviously the true heroes of the story because they didn't keep it for themselves.
Well,
Am I
that's
correct?
true. That's true. Yeah, that's true.
You know, honest people.
I think it was the police, actually. That looked.
Was it the police?
I think so.
No, it said cleaning crew. That's what I said. I remember
Oh.
what I said.
No, he did not say cleaning crew.
I said cleaning clue.
Yeah, cleaning crew.
That does nothing to do with the police, though. That's
Tiffany,
Sting.
Tiffany Barbee, have you ever found anything worth value after somebody left it behind in an attic somewhere?
Quarter in the
No.
sofa.
Ever? Nothing?
No.
Okay, that was exciting. All right. Anyway, got anything else?
Nah, that was it.
It's just 2 check-ins.
I didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare things because we got in here late.
What are we doing? We wrapping it up now?
Yeah.
Oh, do you prepare it like right before?
No, he doesn't prepare
He said-
anything.
Yeah, no, good God.
He is what you are. He is the complete opposite of. You have like checklists and flow charts, and if it isn't falling out of his hands as he's doing it, he's not prepared at all. There's no way it doesn't happen. I'm pretty sure you buy plane tickets like the day you travel, right?
No, that's way too expensive.
No,
I just don't
He
travel.
shows up and waits for somebody to get bumped off the flight.
That's it. He's waiting for standby tickets. All right, so in the studio, Steve Baird. Steve, for our audience who have not met you before, we got some new listeners, people on Twitter.
Yeah.
Steve has been a comedian for how long? Like
28 years. It'll be 29 this May.
28 years, stand-up comedian, hailing originally from
Indianapolis, Indiana.
Indianapolis, Indiana. Now, how would you describe your comedy now? Angry? You pissed off? You seem
No, I'm actually a
positive guy.
Yeah, well, I've always.
Yeah.
The way I look at it is if you're absolutely happy with everything in your life, then you're not going to be funny. So I try to keep things miserable in my life to keep my edge.
Goes out of his way. Like when he's taking the garbage out, he drops it on purpose.
This is
crap.
too easy. I better do something that pisses me off.
But now, you've been on a show before with Steve Eric, and you're still in the local scene. How do you find the new comics, the younger comics? As we talked about this before in the air. How do you feel them? You like them? You don't like them?
Yeah, I mean, I think what it comes down to is your talent. Flat out, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a good writer and good performer, you're going to do well. If you aren't, I mean, it's just like anything else. The more you do something, the better you're going to get at it. But there are some people that no matter how hard they're going to work at it, they're not going to be any better than they are, which is kind of hard to believe. But I've seen a lot of comics over the years. They'll get on stage maybe a week or a month or something. You never see them again. They just totally.
Well, yeah, because it's scary as crap. You do it one time. And there's a few of us that, I don't know, for some reason want to beat over the head. But we're doing comedy. We're on the road this week. As we know, we're going to talk about this. The 21st is supposedly the end of the world. Mayan calendar, whatever the hell it is. Tiffany, you're aware of this. You're taking religious studies. Are they in college? Is there a chatter about this?
No.
They're not talking about it at all?
Mayans aren't anything about religion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
They had a religion.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but not to do with like the Christian religion stuff that I've been studying.
No, but just
lately.
in the general of Revelations,
No
end of
one-
the world, Left Behind, that
No,
whole thing.
we're good.
It's not this date doesn't have significance.
No,
in your
I
studies
haven't. I
at all?
haven't heard anything though.
You know what's funny is
they haven't sent me an email or.
I mean, you got to realize in the Bible it says you don't know the hour that he's
That's
going
right.
to come. So
Oh God.
Well, no, but they know the day.
And I think we got.
Well, here's another thing I was thinking about.
Wonk, wonk, wonk.
It can be another day in another part of the world. So if it ends on the 21st, does that mean like half the world's going to end and then it keeps moving along?
I'm pretty sure it's a
with the
global
time
event.
zone?
I think
Yeah,
they're
no, isn't
shooting
it like
for-
a line
Well,
of
then if
fire
it's global,
that follows the
then
dateline?
that means it could end up being the 20th instead of the 21st.
Well, the reason I bring it up is because
Yeah,
some
it's
people,
true.
some people really.
because Brad and them are a day ahead. So
That's right.
we'll have to ask Brad in Australia if they're still alive.
yeah, they'll know.
And then
if
yeah,
we can't get
they'll
a
know in
hold of him,
advance.
then we know
Right.
something
Yeah,
seriously happened.
we'll start messaging him and calling him. That's his job.
No.
Double Special has a plan, ladies and gentlemen.
We don't know what it is, but we've got it.
No, I'm pretty sure the Americans are the Australians freaking out, or Chinese people freaking out about it?
I don't know. Tweet us if you're freaking out.
If
See,
you're freaking out. Well, it
if you're-
brings me to the question, Steve. What would be if it does happen? What are you gonna do? The last you got, you know that you got like an hour. What are you gonna do?
I don't
Last thing
know,
you're
man.
gonna
That's
do.
an hour is not much to prepare for anything.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
or do what you want to do.
President comes out and says, "Meteor coming. We're not much we can do about it. We didn't want to freak everybody out. You got an hour.
Well, I
10
do
to
the
your-
same thing I think about all the time anyway, whether it's the end of the world or not. And I better have sex with somebody real quick.
That's always the answer, though. Have sex. How now? You're not dating anybody,
No, I'm not.
so
No.
that makes it really difficult. Like you have to strike up a conversation.
Yeah,
get
I
the sort
forgot
of
how to
rapport
do it.
Going.
And I was married for so long. I am totally rusty. I just, they always say, you always find somebody when you're not looking. So I'm never looking, and it's worked pretty well. I haven't found anybody for 15 years.
Jordan, have you thought about it? I know you don't believe in the
Yeah,
ass
Jordan,
crap,
are you dating anyway?
No, not about dating. He's
Oh.
no.
No, I was just thinking, I'd want to do something I've never done before. I've at least
Like
gotten
what?
laid once or twice.
Yeah, see?
Like
No.
what? What would you do?
Fist fight a tiger.
Where are you going to find a tiger?
Yeah, you aren't going to find a
Zoo?
tiger in an hour.
You go to Lowry Park Zoo. And
Yeah, tiger. There's Lowry Park Zoo. There's Busch Gardens. I'm pretty sure I can get to a tiger within an hour.
Okay, so I've just changed what I want to do because I would want to be with my family, but I changed what I want. I love my family, but I think I want to be there to see you fist fight the tiger, and I think that would be a cool way to go out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this Friday I will possibly fist fight a tiger somewhere, possibly Lowry Park Zoo or Wildlife on Easy Street.
All right, we got a caller on the air. Who are we talking with? Welcome to Double Special.
Hello.
Hello, who is
This
this?
is Sarah.
Hey, Sarah! Oh my
Sarah!
God!
Hi.
Wow.
You didn't say we didn't even have the intro ready for you.
No,
we got a new guy.
No, yeah, Will's in there.
It's all right.
I don't want to bog him down. I don't even know if we have Sarah's intro because you know why? Because it's been like a year
So
since
long.
we've heard from you. That's why.
It's only been like 7 months.
Well, it feels like a year, Sarah. Okay,
She sounds so
I
Minnesota
know.
now.
I've never even talked to Sarah.
right, Tiffany?
Hi,
This is-
Tiffany.
Hello.
Everybody out there listening, Sarah Wilcox, one of the members of the
She-
Charming Hooligans, and was on the show on Tan Talk with us and did radio. And
She's like the original Tiffany.
you are kind of the original Tiffany.
I'm blushing.
Now you're in Minnesota. You're in Minnesota right now, right?
Minnesota, yeah.
And you guys
I'm
are getting
drinking out of a mason jar.
and you guys are like getting
Uh-oh,
slammed by like a
moonshine.
serious blizzard right now. Is that happening for you, or is it past, or
What? What's happening?
the major weather crossing across? You're going across the upper part of the country. There?
Oh, we had a few inches of snow like a week back, but
Wow, it has been a long time since I've talked to Sarah because
I
that was the
know.
most Minnesota response
I
I've
know.
ever
I
heard.
thought I was watching Fargo.
Holy crap! Oh well, there's a storm about coming.
We had a few inches.
Oh,
it's not a huge deal.
The wolves came and I fought some. Just a normal day here in Minnesota.
You know what's really funny? When I was traveling on the road,
yes.
I'd get up in the Minnesota area, Wisconsin, and I'd be listening to the radio, and they're doing Swedish, Nordish jokes, like Sven. And
Oh, really?
yeah, it's
Well, not
really
Sarah.
funny. It's like
Sarah
not
paints-
Polish jokes; they're Swedish or Norwegian jokes. You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
Sarah?
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's like there's like a Swedish institute not far from here.
Oh, what are they doing
It's
over
funny
there?
though, because people think they have no accent here, and it's unreal. Like,
Well, I have to be
around-
honest.
around-
You've got the pace that like the pace in your speech, but you don't really have an accent, so that's good. You've managed to.
Yeah, well, I've slowed down a bit. Used to talk real fast. Now I'm real slow.
All right, well, Sarah, listen, we as always love talking to you. You got a wedding. When is the wedding? You're getting married, right?
Mhm.
What? Wow.
Sometime eventually in the future.
She needs to get
You'll
enough
hear about
wolf
it.
pelts together for the wedding party. She
Yes.
told me about it.
What?
I'm not going to the wedding, so I told her just send me my wolf pelt in the mail.
Everyone will be wearing wolf pelts and drinking out of mason jars. It'll be great. It'll be fun.
Traditional
It'll be real
Minnesota wedding.
Minnesota-like.
Oh my God. So you don't know when it is, so I can't even if I wanted to plan for it, which it's Minnesota. But I mean, if I want,
It's great here. You'll have advance notice.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
And is everything else
Yeah,
going
like
on?
October probably maybe.
Is everything else going out okay for you?
It's great. I work in an arcade. I'm real classy.
Wait, what?
Moving up in the world.
You work in an arcade?
Yes,
Is it like a GameWorks sort of an arcade?
precisely that. Yes.
Are
It's
you
called
the- are
Sky
you-
Deck.
What?
Are you the pimply
Skydeck
teenager
in
behind the
America.
ticket redemption counter?
I do. I'm the prize counter queen.
She just points like, okay, you can have everything on this shelf right here. These are the things that you can get with the amount of tickets
This
that
is why
you've
you
won.
go to college.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they want smart folks. You got to be able to count those tickets.
Right?
Listen, I'm excited about. I'm. This is now. How long have you been at this job?
10 months,
10.
roughly.
Okay, well, that's good.
That's
And I just got promoted, so
Oh.
it's pretty great.
Gonna
You got
retire.
promoted from what to what?
From restaurant host, where I watched menus all day,
Ugh.
to prize counter queen, and now I get to dress in business casual.
Hold on,
wow.
my phone is on. I'm gonna get a call from a 24. What the hell is this? All right, I'm gonna have to hang
I should
up
put
on
my
it.
phone on vibrate.
Yeah, no, I didn't expect that to be like that. Sorry, Sarah, I'm an idiot. My phone went off. That's
That's
the first
fine.
time it's ever happened. Yeah, no, I'm
It
so
is.
That's why I
shocked.
call.
I'm so shocked that
Every
you
7
called
months.
that I lost all my faculties.
All propriety is gone here on the Double Special Show.
That's right. I'm like, what? I can't believe she called. So does this mean you're going to be calling more often, or do we have to give you a correspondent?
I try to.
What do you mean you
try?
tried?
I just always forget.
Okay, so that's
and
not
I
really.
think about it, and it's a huge guilt issue for me.
Okay,
really.
but when you say you try, it makes me believe like you picked up the phone and you dialed the number and then all the buttons flew off. You know, like something happened where you were there. You were almost there.
Every Wednesday morning, I'm like, oh, double special, yeah, double special. And then by the time I get off of work, I'm tired. But Karen just told me I should do stand-up because I was telling her really terrible jokes. And I was like, oh, no, I should call them.
Yeah, I should call them, and then you're like, oh, muffins.
She always clicks like and stuff on our status.
Yeah, listen, she's
so she's supportive.
It's easy to like. That's
See, Tiffany knows. I'm like, Tiffany, I'm thinking about it. Tiffany.
Right.
Because I know she's the funny one.
Well, listen,
I like that. She's the funny one.
It's girl power.
Yay.
We're having a New Year's Eve party at my house in Florida. So if you want to get away,
I wasn't even invited.
I'm having one.
You are?
Well, maybe we could Skype parties together.
Are you serious now?
Yes.
Okay.
We can Skype
all right,
parties.
we will Skype you. What time do you want to Skype on New Year's Eve?
10 o'clock your time.
All right, cool. We're going to have like a Skype conference. It'll be my first Skype party.
We should invite everybody to Skype. We could all do a big Skyping.
No, that'll be so
We could do a Google Hangout.
Ooh.
We actually talked about that prior to the show, about having a Google Hangout, but it was just like for the fans to hang out, which, I don't know, that could be weird. I have no idea, because one guy will have a St. Bernard. It's going to be all weird. But New Year's Eve...
on chat roulette? It's going to be like that.
Oh, no.
It's going to be like Ben Folds and penis.
That sounds scary.
Listen, there's a certain charm to chat roulette. I'm just saying.
Maybe we could do if you could have a Google Hangout with like 5 people and then the 6 windows chat roulette, and then you just like doing it like an X Factor on their penis.
On their what?
Everyone goes all Simon Cowell on it.
Don't you miss us, though? Because I know that there are people.
I do.
There may be people with personality in Minnesota, but they're not rocking it like this. Not at all.
No.
No.
It's true.
Yeah.
I haven't found replacements yet for.
All right, I think
for double special.
I think we'll click this through with Chris. Is Chris on the line as well? Nope, I guess not. All right, thought it was.
Wait, you hear me?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah, I guess we do. Holy crap! I hear just a little. I just hear like little.
I was talking to my dog, and I listened to you guys, and I'm sorry. Wow, that's weird.
He's talking to his dog. All right. Well, listen. Let me let Sarah go, and then we'll get to you, Sarah. If we don't talk to you again, have a great Christmas.
You too.
And as always, anytime you want to call the show. We'd like to talk to you.
Okay.
Tell us how things are going.
Just call, when we're at home and chilling.
Sure. We'll call and chat. Like normal people.
Yeah, it'll be awesome. All right, Sarah.
Bye, Tiffany.
Bye. I'll miss you.
Bye, Sarah. Nice meeting you, Sarah.
Oh, damn it.
You too, Steve.
Yeah,
Steve.
right.
Yep, Steve.
I lost.
Yeah, bye.
What, Jordan?
I lost.
You
Sarah,
lost?
are you watching us on TV or just
All
listening?
right. I don't know what's
All right.
happening, Sarah. I'm sorry. All right, listen.
That's okay. Have fun.
We live you. We live you. Yeah, we live you, and we love you too. And we'll
I
talk to
don't
you
know
later.
you well enough to love you.
Roll her out,
You'll
Jordan.
like her. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our semi-absent Minnesota comedy correspondent, Sarah Wilcox, checking in.
The charming hooligan. Chris Kaz is on the line. Been holding a line. This is weird.
Yes.
This is like the only radio station
What's up, guys?
where they
How you
put
doing?
they put 2 people on at the same time, and then the other guy's got to be quiet and pretend like he's not involved in the conversation. And then like if he farts or coughs.
I heard you guys talking,
Right.
and I was like all quiet,
No.
and my dog came over, and I'm like, Eddie, no, and then you heard me, and I just felt like an idiot.
Okay.
On Sirius,
Yes.
when
Glad I didn't say anything embarrassing.
yeah, you got to be
no
careful.
kidding. Yeah, no kidding.
When I go on Sirius, I listen to them talk for like 5 minutes, and then they address me. I have to be quiet too. So they.
They do put you on like a hold, but if you
Yeah.
say something, they'll hear you.
I don't say anything. I don't know because
But
I'm not very good at paying attention, so I'm not sure what the producer said. So I'm just quiet.
All right. So Jordan, can you pull up the video that Chris?
Oh,
It's
God.
actually it's on the Facebook.
Yeah, I didn't
Get up
get
on the Facebook.
All right,
So now-
keep talking. I'll get that up in a minute.
I got you. So now, Chris, now you're in California. Now you are not in Dallas.
Yep. I'm in California as we speak.
Where
Yeah,
in
up near
California are
San
you?
Francisco.
San Francisco. Man, I love San Francisco. How long are you in San Francisco for?
I'll be here until about the 30th.
Sweet. Now, do you have
Yeah.
family out there, or are you visiting relatives, or?
Nope. I got my family out here, my sister, my brother-in-law, nieces and nephews, and my parents are driving up from Palm Springs. So,
Nice.
Nice.
So you have a rich family. That's what we're saying, basically. Palm
Yeah,
Springs,
yeah,
San
utterly.
Francisco.
Well, he flew first
Well,
class.
we robbed Salvation Armies.
Yeah,
man. What do you
yeah.
expect?
flew first class, and said, "You know what? I have a Saint Bernard. Deal with it." So that's why.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we got you on the phone, though. We talked to you last week, and you said you were taking the trip, and then somehow we got on the subject of your dog, and you have a service dog, and it's literally 155-pound Saint Bernard.
It is, yeah. Big dog.
And what's the dog's name?
Atticus.
Atticus. Wow. When you say Atticus, I just picture a dog with the squarest head you've ever seen.
He's got one. Yep.
So now, okay. So we asked you last week if you would post a video or at least take a video of people's reactions when you sit next to them in first class with a humongous Saint Bernard dog, right? And so now, did you find the video, Edgar? Can't find it.
I'm trying.
Oh, for God's sake! And you took the video. How did that whole conversation go? Is that like?
I was trying to get people's reactions as they walked by. I caught a lot of holy SH beeps from their lips. Yeah, like their lips. I could read their lips, and I caught that every time people walked by. They're like, "Oh my," like that's a big dog.
Like it's Cujo. The guy brought Cujo on the plane.
I was trying to get their reactions, and I couldn't get any people's reactions. So that's when I decided, okay, I'm going to interview this guy next to me and see what he has to say.
My God.
And he was actually a really, really cool guy. I felt horrible because he had absolutely no leg room whatsoever.
So this dog
his legs were in the
this dog's literally stretched across 2 seats. You're in first class. It's pretty roomy up there, but you're stretched across. I'd be so pissed at you, man. I would be. I mean, on one hand, no offense to you, dude. On one hand, if you need a service dog, obviously you need a service dog unless you're scamming.
Yeah, why not a Chihuahua or something?
Well, no, man, it depends on what you need the dog for. I haven't seen very many service Chihuahuas.
He's big enough to drag his dead body around.
Well, that's what you need.
Yeah, I guess so.
You need a strong, healthy, burly dog that can, bash his head into a car repeatedly and possibly flip it over.
Well, we're pulling sleds full of wine kegs and stuff.
Right.
I needed a big dog.
Of course, that's how they live in San Francisco. It's all in the wilderness, and you need a.
Exactly.
You need White Fang, apparently. You need some Jack London type of dog.
Yeah.
But seriously, like I said, I'm one of those guys, like, I don't want to be inconvenienced. I'm like Jordan. I don't want to be inconvenienced, and if I'm in first class, I certainly don't want to have a huge-ass sleeping St. Bernard next to me. I just don't want to do it. And I would be, I don't know. If you were interviewing me, it would have started nice, and then I would have been like, dude, what? Come on, seriously? Like, honestly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But now, do you travel with the dog a lot?
This was the first time I actually ever traveled with him as far as flight is concerned.
How does that work? He just goes right through the scanners and everything, or?
Yeah. Actually, they patted him down. They did the whole
really
full metal detector thing.
They patted down the Saint Bernard.
Got
something hidden in that fur,
to which they received no response.
That's crazy. Does he have like gear on him? He doesn't have like a pack or any sort of a bridle or anything.
He had a vest, a service dog vest.
Okay,
that was about it.
But it doesn't have pockets. It's not like a backpack.
No.
Where in the heck? Oh, somebody's next to a highway of some sort. It may be another call. He keeps flipping calls through, but
what is that?
Yeah, someone from England's trying to call.
Yeah, I know. We got somebody from England, but the calls are starting to overlap now. There's so many of them. But Kaz, he can't find the video. We're gonna post up on Twitter. Check out the video if you can. And thanks so much for doing that.
I was told I got a text right before calling. My friend Jessica wanted me to be nice to Tiffany this week.
Why?
So I'm starting to get text messages to be nice to Tiffany.
Oh, no, you're
all right.
always
Well,
nice.
you'll find out. If you listen to the show a little bit low, I don't know if you're listening live now, but when you listen later, you'll find out why.
Thank you, Jessica.
Okay, well, listen live. We're going to talk about why you should be nice to Tiffany and why Tiffany is a mean person. No, I'm kidding.
What? Oh,
Tiffany,
no, we're not going to talk about
Tiffany,
that.
you look like a little ray of sunshine tonight. You look absolutely gorgeous. Ravishing, if you will.
Tiffany is
You're not
ravishing.
even watching right now. You're just guessing.
Yeah.
You're wearing a green shirt and you're rubbing your Santa hat. Yep, I'm watching.
You're rubbing your Santa hat.
I'm trying my Santa hat. I keep moving around. It's so annoying. Like, I keep, moving it and taking, because the earphones are annoying.
Yeah, she's like an elf, and then she takes it off, and it's St. Patrick's Day. It's from one holiday to the next.
Just went to commercial now. So,
all right.
All right,
brother.
No, I gotta give you guys 1 second here. My niece just wanted to say hello.
Okay. How old is your
Can you
niece?
say hello real quick.
Oh God.
This is Michaela.
Hi, Michaela.
Hi, Michaela.
Hi.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
How old are you, Michaela?
8.
8?
Have you thought about doing comedy?
Michaela.
All right.
Oh, that was it?
She
Okay.
wanted to say, Oh, I didn't know if.
No, that's fine.
All the time.
That's fine. I was about to get deep, so it's probably good you took her off.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, we don't need to get into rooting issues here.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. Why are you so sad, Michaela?
Yeah, why are you so sad? Because I'm so confused.
All right, brother. Hey, well, listen. Well, thanks for calling. Thanks for doing the interview. And if you get a chance on the way back and you're in the same situation, you get a chatty person, then let's do it. Yes, Tiffany.
You're supposed to ask people.
I'll try to take a better video on the way back.
Okay. I'm trying to get through the phone calls, though. All right. So Tiffany wants me. We're doing the correspondent questions. The 21st is coming, end of the world. What's the last thing you do? You got an hour to think about something to do or to do something. What would you do? The last thing you would do?
Michaela, can you plug your ears for a second?
Oh, my God.
Try to get laid.
That would be it? That's all you guys care about?
Everybody. Huh?
I'm on a dry spell, man.
You're in a dry spell?
Ew.
That's a hell of a time to be in a dry spell, though.
You have no idea what a dry spell is.
I do, man.
No, Steve used to say
15 years.
Yeah.
So you've got an hour. What are you going to do with the rest of the other?
Dude. Yeah, well, I'm talking about serious relationship.
Hold on, Jordan had a question.
Yeah, so you've now used up 8 minutes of your last hour. What are you going to do with the other 52 minutes?
Oh, God.
Hadn't thought about
I
that.
didn't think about that, Jordan.
Yeah, you better brush up on that foreplay and get another 10, 15 minutes in there.
Foreplay, yeah.
There you go. All right, Chris. Well, listen, be safe on the end of the world. Have a nice Christmas and travel safe on the way back. All right?
Happy holidays, all right? We'll talk to you later.
All right, there you go. Roll them out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kaz the Comic, our currently temporary California comedy correspondent.
He's a roving gypsy comic.
Roving gypsy comic.
Riding on the back of a St. Bernard. Do we have another caller? Are we still latched into a call?
I told the England guy to call back in 10 minutes. So
Okay,
when
cool.
you see a 144 it's a really long number. That's
a really
good
long
one.
number. We're good, Will. We're good. All right, cool. You're listening to Double Special right here on ComedySlamRadio.com, TalkWadRadio.com. The phone number here is 797-493-2055. JB Lee in the house. Tiffany Barbee in the house doing her Christmas thing. And special guest with us tonight, Steve Baird, comedian extraordinaire. The last time you were here, Steve, I don't know, and you don't even remember this. You came into the studio.
I remember it.
Oh, do you? Because you acted out front like, wow, what are you talking about?
Oh, no.
You totally peed in the potted plant out there.
Well, dude, first of all, the key didn't work in the restroom door.
Okay, but you could have ran outside or...
No, I didn't have time.
No time?
And even if I did, I didn't know the code to get back in the building. So I realized, I go, if I don't do something quick, it's either going to...
Imagine if there were no potted plants and Steve is like...
I'm going to wet myself. So I decided, I looked at the plant and I decided right then it's either plants or pants. And I said, it ain't going to be the pants.
It's not going to be, that would be awkward.
It was terrible.
I'm sorry, dude.
Well, I was kind of backed into a corner.
Hey, well, we're stuck in here for 2 hours. I mean, I'm starting to think of like bringing a milk jug in here and doing it trucker style.
No.
No, yeah.
No.
You won't believe how close that is to me. I actually, I needed a place to stay, and I called a friend of mine. He gave me a place to stay. It was, it was my last resort, and he put me up in an unfinished basement at his house. So there was like a couch, and TVs, and a bed, just the bare essentials. But it was totally not furnished. So I'm like right next to the sump pump. And instead of going upstairs all the time to use the bathroom when I drinking beer, I just used a milk empty gallon jug.
Yeah.
And then when I was done, I just poured it right down there.
Oh my God, dude. That is a dark, deep place that you went.
Why? Boys are so
even
gross.
Jordan was shocked, and he's okay with peeing outside. That's
I was
okay.
the thing that lived under the stairs for about a year. So I got back on my feet.
Okay.
But then I was fine.
All right.
Yeah, I had a low time. I mean, you don't know what it's like to lose everything you had within about a month.
Yeah, I do. I know lose everything in like about 8 minutes.
Really? What, did you gamble?
Oh, no, my fire. I lost
everything.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Oh, a while ago.
But
I'm better now, Steve.
Yeah.
All right. How about
you? Lose a lot
How about you come out of the doom and gloom and be a positive person for once in a while?
I am now.
Don't pee in milk jug. Stop it.
I had to.
Oh, my God.
I don't have to now. But I prefer it.
It's the Christmas season, but it doesn't feel, I don't know, it was 80 degrees today, and now it's down in the 50s.
Well, hey, how about we get a blast of Swedish winter with a little check-in from our Swedish comedy correspondent, Roger Stokey.
That sounds perfect.
All right, here it is, The Worst Christmas Gifts by Roger Stokey.
Oh, okay.
He mailed this to us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, not mailed.
What, you got a bunch of them?
He's a guy that gets in touch with us.
It's almost Christmas, and I made a list over the worst Christmas gifts. Number 3, gift certificates. Number 2.
And then it cut off because God darn it.
Wait a second, though. He started at number 3? And it was gifts. Why are gift certificates
Didn't he
the worst?
say top 10?
He didn't even explain that.
I love gift cards.
Who doesn't? You go get stuff with the card.
No, it's like kind of like then you're like obligated to go to this one place.
No,
you don't want to go to.
That's why you give somebody a Visa or a MasterCard.
Oh,
gift
that's
card.
even worse. Then it's
Why?
like, well, I
got
don't
one of
trust you
those
enough to
today.
give you money, but I'll give you a card that takes the money I give you.
Yeah, I guess I can see that. But is there any
No.
more of that, or is that it?
Yeah.
Just 3?
No, yeah, there was more of it, and it cut off because I don't know. The internet here sucks. I'm trying to get more of it.
All right. Well, when
My
you get the rest, that
internet's
was a hell of a
working
time.
fine.
We'll get to the next one next, but it's a good discussion. Gift cards suck.
No, they don't
I love
suck
gift
though.
cards.
Why? You know why Jordan doesn't like gift cards? Because he's lazy. He doesn't want to have to go and deal with it.
Hey, I went to an Outback Steakhouse, and I swear, if it wasn't for the $25 gift certificate, that meal would have cost me an extra $25.
Yeah, no, I like them.
Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah, well, yes, it does.
So that makes.
But here's the
more
thing: Jordan won't go to the restaurant to use it. He's like, I got to go down there. Yeah, that's where they cook the food.
It's almost Christmas.
What was that? You got another one?
And I made.
Oh, you just got to start it over.
Over the
You have the
Christmas
crappiest
gifts.
laptop on the planet. Why can't you just cut to the?
Yeah, turn up the
Number
volume.
3.
You can't. You can't.
Gift certificates.
All right, gift certificate.
Okay.
Number 2, socks and underwear.
Okay, stop.
That's true.
No, those aren't the worst. I love getting socks and
I
underwear.
don't want someone else buying me socks and underwear.
Why- well, not-
like, I guess if I have a boyfriend
All
and
right.
if he wants to buy
All
me,
right.
like, underwear,
Okay,
then fine.
well,
but-
yeah.
Hey,
Okay,
can I
well,
buy you
other
some
than
underwear
that-
even if I'm not your boyfriend?
It's kind of saying I don't trust you to even buy your own underclothes. You barbaric ogre, you disgusting person. I will buy you underclothes now as a gift.
All right, I'll talk to you guys in about 10 years because Jordan, you're not much younger than me, but you are. Do you not? If I got socks, I'd be like, cool sock. I don't have to get something I don't have to go get.
I haven't gotten
new
any.
socks. You wash your feet and then you put them in a nice new pair of socks. Oh, it's wonderful.
But
What
I
was
can
that?
go get socks on my own anytime.
Wait. What was that, Tiffany?
I don't know. My back really hurt and I adjusted.
Oh, I thought you were disgusted by me putting my clean foot
I just
into
adjusted,
brand new socks.
And like I made like
Well,
an involuntary
what's even nice on the
gasp.
same vein, getting underwear.
Well, no, but what I want underwear. My wife buys me. I buy her underwear. Okay,
Well,
but
yeah.
but you're not gonna. I've never bought underwear for somebody that I wasn't in a relationship.
Well, exactly. I mean, so I guess it depends. There you go.
Damn right. It
That's
depends.
another type of underwear.
All right. Do we have? Is there one more?
There's one more.
You
You
only
should
did
say 3.
You did 3. Okay.
Number 1, grandma's knitted sweater. Right?
That was the most awkward thing.
I love Roger.
Yeah, if I got one of those, I'd be in shock because my grandmother's been dead for years.
All right, that one. I will say that one.
Zombie
yeah,
sweater, nice.
because grandma's usually not up on the fashion. It's yeah.
I like Roger's voice. It was good.
What about the sweater? Forget Rod. All you guys care about is accents. That's all you care about. I like Brad's voice.
Knitted sweater.
I like Roger's voice. He's from Sweden.
I don't want a knitted sweater
From anybody?
from anybody.
Ever?
What? Yeah, but what if the knitted sweater is from?
Well,
like
you're never
some-
going to wear it down here.
What if the knitted sweater is like from some French designer or
Well,
somebody?
like if like a famous person wanted to make me a sweater, I guess I would wear it. But I don't want a knitted
See?
sweater.
Grandma's not good enough.
But Reginald Roundtree knits a sweater. Oh, she's all over that.
Oh my gosh, I talked to Reginald Roundtree like 4 or 5 times ever, and now I'm labeled.
You are.
Well, he's a safe celebrity to mention because there's others we can't apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah,
oh, there
that are
are. Oh, that's
not.
right. We can't.
And then
No.
tweets
What?
get deleted.
No.
Yes.
Feelings get
Everyone
hurt.
be
Certain
quiet.
celebrities that we can't talk about, but if you don't know, he's a local newscaster, Reginald Roundtree. But no, you are the only reason that we have taken this tact with Reginald Roundtree, even though you've met
It
him a few
was
times.
funny.
It was the swag that you displayed when you saw him and just sauntered up, and then up to the bar. Hey, it was like a Barry White video. It was all
We have
smarmy.
common friends.
Of course
and
you
we
do.
were in a movie together.
Right, but you've only met each other a couple of times. Yet you have common friends, and you
we only
gave
talked
him
for like
you
what
gave,
10
you
minutes.
gave him digits for whatever reason.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, you gave him digits.
Happened. I was there.
Hey, I got a question
You saw
for
it.
you.
Yes, Steve.
My mom actually wondered about this because she lived in Venice.
In
This
where?
Reginald Roundtree.
She lived where?
She lived in Venice. She passed away about 5
Venice,
years.
Florida.
Yes.
Okay.
But she was getting, she saw Reginald Roundtree on the newscast, and
Mhm.
she always had a question for me that I was never able to answer definitively, and that is he related to Richard Roundtree, who played Shaft?
And don't
Remember
answer
that?
this question. There's no reason to. She's dead.
Yeah, she's
No,
not.
I'm
gonna
still
get-
curious, though. Is
Snap.
No,
Reginald
they're
Roundtree
not. I don't think
related
so.
to Richard Roundtree?
No.
I don't
know that.
Well, there's
Well,
not.
first
I mean,
of all,
Roundtree
hold
isn't a
on.
common
First of
name.
all, Tiffany, do you know who Shaft is? What Shaft was?
Shaft. Shaft.
Yes,
Okay.
the song. Got it.
No, that qualifies as an answer. It certainly does. All right, that she knows what the song is. She probably has no idea that
No
it was
idea
a
the
movie,
movie,
or
yeah.
that it was it was a black
Yeah,
exploitation.
it was a black guy.
Well, of
That
course.
was a black guy.
And they went,
Who sang
Shaft.
the song Shaft?
Some lady.
Really?
No,
Michael
that was the
Jackson.
background singer.
Michael Jackson did the theme
No.
from Shaft.
No.
All right, we got
Right.
another phone
Reginald
Oh, yeah,
Roundtree
yeah. Answer this one.
is actually Richard Roundtree's nephew.
call. Is it really?
by his sister Marie.
Oh,
Are
nice.
Are you?
Wow.
I know who we have on the phone.
All right, yes, Tiffany. You go ahead and take
I
the call.
think
We'll try it. Take the call.
Tom.
That's how you're going to take the call?
Tom from England.
Go on. Welcome to.
That's right.
Yay!
Welcome to-
Double Special. I thought I recognized the phone number, but sometimes we guessed wrong when people call in. You
Okay, look-
finally got through. I'm excited. This
Wow,
guy
look
lives
how
all
fast
the
she's
way.
talking right now. Did you see that?
I
She was like,
know.
Because I'm excited for
You're
myself.
speaking in tongues. Relax. All right, so we got.
Okay.
So introduce the gentleman to
Introduce
us
him. Let us know who he is.
properly.
Yeah,
All
who
right,
is he?
let's welcome to Double Special Tom Saran. Is that how you say your last name?
It's a wrap.
How are you?
Good. How are
Good.
you, Tom? Welcome to the show. You're calling from where in England?
At the minute, we're in London.
Oh, London. Right on.
It's his birthday.
Tiffany, you talk to him because
Happy birthday, Tom.
Thanks, Tiffany.
Is it still your birthday or is it past? No, now it's past. It's the day after now.
It's past here, but still there.
Now, Tiffany lived in England for a while, so she knows everybody in England.
No,
Tom.
I don't.
I'll bet it's foggy
yeah,
there.
she does. Tiffany had an epiphany during the week.
Yeah?
She decided to introduce me to Joy Bradstalker on Twitter.
Oh, my
Ah.
God.
I did. They live in the same country. I figured, hey guys, talk to each other.
So now, who are they calling? They're calling her Joy. What was the last name?
Joy Brad Stalker.
Is
I
there-
don't.
It makes her sound
I
all
was
official.
slightly concerned.
What was that?
I was slightly concerned by that because this is the woman who professionally stalks Brad from the other side of the planet, and she lives an hour away from me.
Yeah, but then you don't really present much of a challenge to a professional stalker. It's the amateur ones you got to worry about around there.
I don't know. I'm expecting a big thank you Christmas card from Brad later.
Okay, I think I like his accent better than Brad's. I'll say that.
I do.
Brad.
I like his accent.
Yeah, it's much more stern. I like it. So what happens? What if she shows up at your house, dude? You don't have any. You don't have any way to. Oh, who's on the line? Is that Brad on the line?
No, what are you talking about?
Somebody else is on the other line.
Is there someone else on the other line?
Always.
Who else?
I'm
is-
just listening. Don't mind me.
Oh.
I can't. You guys. I'm go to your website and the feed keeps butting out, so I'm just gonna listen if you don't mind.
Oh, that's fine. All right. I have no idea who that was, but okay. All right.
It's the Good American. But
Oh, it's Good
go on,
American.
Go on. You
it's
guys
great.
let
Well-
the other dude talk.
Yeah, let's
All right.
talk to
Okay,
Tom
sorry.
a little bit.
All right.
We're still working through the phone.
We have
issues,
to
for
ask
God's
Tom.
sakes.
Tom, what would you do if this Friday is the last day ever? What would you do on your last day?
I don't know. It's probably go and rob a bank just for the sheer sport of it.
Good idea.
I wonder if it's the last day if anybody would even try to stop you.
No. They'd be off doing their own thing.
I'll be one kick to the jaw from Tiffany. I'll be in trouble.
I don't know. She might like join. Might like be like a Mallory and like a
Mickey, you know,
yeah. Tiffany would join and she'd be like, "Yeah, let's do it." I think Tiffany's on the cusp of doing something very illegal. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's gonna.
What would she do though? What would Tiffany do on her last day?
What would I do on my last day?
Yeah, right. We didn't get to Tiffany.
Yes.
I would probably call some. I hate talking on the phone, but I would probably call like my loved ones and just say, "See you later, thanks."
Thanks for the memories.
I would probably pray. What?
Don't call me.
I
I'm
don't
busy
know.
fighting a
I mean,
tiger.
what can you
On the
really do in
radio.
your last day? Like, I can't think of anything extreme.
What was that, Tom?
So what's the difference between talking on the telephone and the radio?
I don't know, because there's people here. I just feel
Yeah,
like,
it's entertainment.
Yeah, right. It is
right?
entertainment.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, talking on the phone's so weird for me. I'm
Listen,
not good at
I'm
it.
the same way. I love to do this show. I love to run my mouth. I like to do stand up. Like to talk. But get me off the phone as quickly as possible. I don't want to get into a long deal. Just to get to the facts and I'll give you a call back, and we don't have to
Yeah. Joy has a little message for Tom. She says, tell Tom I'm on the way around his house, 1 hour away. Perfect.
Oh, my God.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, we need to cue the music from Cape Fear right now. Are you kidding me? Holy crap.
I need some tips from Brad. When's he off?
No, take some tips from me, Tom. Yesterday, Tiffany said to me, you should tweet more. I said, screw that. I'm not getting involved in whatever the hell is going on between the stalker lady and the Australian guy. No way.
Too late, man. You're already in. You're in neck deep.
Yeah, you should be friends with Petra as well. He's a good one that lives in the UK.
Good American, do you tweet? Are you onto the Twitter thing? Do you do that at all?
All the time. All the time. I've moved my whole deal from Facebook to Twitter, and the last few days have been pretty interesting.
Interesting as far as like the whole tragedy.
Well, just figuring out how to sort of get into the rhythm of communicating with people. Because for months I was like, "What the fuck is this? No one gives a shit." I don't know if they still give a shit. It's probably just,
all right, good American. We need to watch the language there, pal. Sorry about that, but
even though we're on the internet, that's okay. Even though he's from Boston, it's like the law there.
I know. It just slips out like diarrhea. It's
terrible. Is it like an FCC rule or something?
No, it's not. Here's the thing. I'll explain it to you because it sounds kind of dorky. And I know you have a podcast, and so you say whatever you want. And we're on the internet, so you're allowed to say whatever you want. But when we started the show, and I curse like a sailor during my stand-up. I use the F word liberally. But we thought on the show, you know what? Let's just try to keep it as mellow as possible with respect to curse words. And when we won Show of the Year, I asked why we'd won, and he said basically because your show's funny and you don't curse. So a lot of people are kind of cool with not having to listen to a lot of cursing. So that's the only reason. It's not like we're all freaks.
It also opens up your
I've
audience.
felt like a dirty little animal the last few days, so I apologize.
You are. You've been all over the Twitter, and God knows what you've been saying, Tiffany.
Well, what did Tom do on his birthday? Did we?
What? Hold on. Good American was saying something. So
calling in from England, for God's sake.
Yeah,
that's right. No, it can't. So he's
Good American's just a Tom.
Like
all right, we'll talk to Tom.
There's so many phone calls.
Tom, what did you?
Because he has a British accent. No, I'm just kidding.
You're next, though. Well, he called first. First call.
No, she's like, you know what? London trumps Boston.
No, we're gonna talk to him in like a minute.
All right, hang on, Good American. So, Tom, your birthday happened. What did you do on your birthday? You go to a pub, possibly, maybe.
Oh, he's had enough of us.
No, is Tom still there?
Tom?
Oh, we offended him.
No.
No, I think I hear him.
Is Tom there?
Yeah, man.
Okay. What'd you do on your birthday, bud? Yeah. I don't think he is there. I think he's gone.
Where did he go?
Back to England. Sorry, Tom.
I don't know. Yeah.
Right.
Happy birthday, Tom.
Happy birthday. Yeah, Colin. He's been trying to call in for weeks. He hasn't been able to get through.
I don't understand how people can't get through that.
Oh, no, he is.
How hard is that? I get through all the time.
Okay.
First call.
No, he is. Hold on, Good American. He is there now.
Okay.
Tom, you're still there, right?
Yeah, I'm still there. Sorry, I'm on a cell phone.
Oh, that's all right. That's fine. How expensive is it for you to make a call from there to here?
How was that? Sorry, how easy is it?
How expensive?
I don't know. I'll let you know tomorrow.
All right, fair enough. All right, so you had your birthday. Tiffany wants to know, what did you do on your birthday?
Yeah, I went to a concert with a friend, a very loud one, which is why I can hardly hear you. Now I'm getting old.
Oh, come on. How old are you?
34.
Oh, really? At 34, he's complaining about volume at rock concerts? Jeez.
Wow. I complain about volume, and I'm only 29.
What show did you go see?
We've seen The Prodigy. Do you guys know them out there?
The Prodigy, that's the industrial band, The Prodigy? Or?
Yeah. No, not the Australian Prodigy, the real Prodigy.
Right. Well, I don't know. Was the Prodigy? Was it the one that was the industrial band? Were they Australian? Or
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Is it robot music? I only listen to robot music.
Hey, well, first of all, what do you mean
I'll
by
take it to that. It is all robot music for robots.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's right up your alley, Jordan. You like robot music.
I'll check it out.
You'll check it out. The Prodigy. All right. How was it, other than loud? Good?
Yeah, it's very good. Very good, thank you, yeah.
Now, did you go by yourself? Are you married? Or what's your deal, Tom?
He's not.
No, I'm not, mate. I've got my Tiffany's name on representative now, actually.
Oh, my God. We got another guy that's going to have a shrine of you pretty soon. Holy crap.
What? What?
They're
No.
building shrines of Tiffany all over, the northern and southern hemisphere. It's they're popping up in Australia, England, Sweden.
What?
It's a veritable circus out there.
Yeah,
it's a shrine
stop.
circus.
Yeah, their incenses are burned. They're burning incense and sacrificing goats.
Don't listen to them, Tom.
All
I
right.
think instead of comedy correspondent, we're going to start calling everybody uncle.
Not funny.
All right, Tom. Well, listen. Now, are you a comedian, Tom? Are you in the business at all, or are you just listening to the show?
I listen to the show. I'm in the grassroots, do a few open mic nights, but that's about as far as I am. I'm very, 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 very on the ground level, just trying to get started.
Well, in comedy or poetry, or
comedy.
Oh, okay.
Comedy. I couldn't do poetry. That requires too much intelligence.
This show is turned out to be like the springboard
Tom,
for people that have done comedy for a short amount of time.
Question. I think
Yeah.
Hey, Tom.
By the way, my vote's for Jordan. He had the best poem last week.
You wrote his for Jordan. You thought he had the best poem. Why? What made his better than ours?
The texture, and I think I don't know what the word is now for it. The pose was excellent.
Oh, the texture. You artsy fartsy son of a bitch.
That's right. That's an Englishman saying
you
that.
Pretentious.
Suck it up, you colonial pig.
You're ridiculous.
I have the backing of the monarchy.
Oh my God, Steve, you had a question before you let Tom go?
Just simple. Hey, Tom. What's the comedy scene like out there? Is there a lot of open mic nights, a lot of clubs, real popular, or?
Yeah, there is a lot of clubs. There's a couple of big franchise ones. They're national.
What's the name of the franchise? What's the name of the franchise out there?
There's a national chain, and then you can buy the rights to open your own local one up.
I mean, is there a certain name?
What's the name, Tom, of the chain out there?
There's a couple, Chonglers and Just the Tonic. They're the two big ones.
Just the Tonic?
Just the Tonic, yeah.
That's an interesting name.
That is an odd name for a comedy club. Just the Tonic. Right on.
Yeah.
Steve's thinking about dipping. Steve's thinking about getting the hell out of here. He's going to come across the pond and do comedy out there. How would you be accepted?
I don't know. I would think a business called Just the Tonic would suck on liquor sales. You know what I mean?
All right, Tom. Well, listen, thanks for calling. I don't want to run up your phone bill, man, but have a good holiday and be safe. And if the end of the world does come, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do.
Which is robbing a bank.
It's robbing a bank, yeah.
Pretty awesome.
All right, there you go. Roll them out.
Bye.
Tom
Bye,
Saran, ladies and gentlemen, our London comedy correspondent.
All right.
We got a London one now.
We got a London one. Holy crap. We still got Good American. Don't pull another phone call. Do
you think he knows Peter Pan?
I think that might be Brad, but I'll tell him to call back.
All right, tell Brad to call back in just a couple minutes. Good American, you still there?
Yes, I am.
Sorry, I didn't even mean to freak out about the language thing. I thought, I don't want you to think that we're, it's like, it was a weird decision how it came about, and we just decided, you know what, we actually want to see if we can do it FCC.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's, you don't need to curse to be funny. That has nothing to do with being funny, right?
Listen, again, when I do my stand-up, I curse like a sailor. It's awful. I mean, people have called me a dirty comic because I curse so much. So, yeah, cursing helps. It definitely helps when you're doing comedy.
That's why I'm so quiet right now.
He's like, he just keeps saying pie.
I'm at a loss of words, folks.
He's like, I'll just keep saying pie over and over again.
Hey, Tom, are you aware of the K sound in comedy?
No, this is Good American. This is not Tom.
Yeah.
Tom's gone.
Oh,
He's
that's right.
here.
You're right.
Tom's
sorry.
gone.
I apologize.
All right, that's fine.
So you're saying like telling a Bostonian they can't swear is like basically an aphasia simulator.
Yes.
All right.
But now you're coming down to Florida for Christmas. You're going to hang out with us down here, right?
I'm down here.
You're already down. How long are you staying for?
Well, I plan on staying until the 27th.
Okay. Because you guys are going to get drilled up there by that snowstorm, man.
But that couch is feeling comfortable, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I'll miss the snowstorm. I don't think, hopefully. I'm not, because I'm going back next Thursday, but, if the world ends, then, I'm not going anywhere.
No, you're not.
Are you here doing shows?
This is where I lie.
No, I don't know that Good American is actually. Are you still doing? I know you talked about possibly doing comedy, and you were kind of mulling it over. Did you actually go do it?
Well, no, I haven't done it yet. There's only so many open mics in Boston, but I did. A friend of mine actually does it, so
yeah.
I don't know. We've been hanging out and shit, and
Yeah. Now,
kind of bouncing some material off each other and
Sure.
seeing what's funny, what's not, being critical.
Now, what Good American does is he has a podcast. Tell everybody what your podcast is so they can check it out.
Well, it's temporarily down, but when it is up,
Oh, that's the name of it, temporarily
after
down?
this new year. So everything's under construction. I'm building a website too. But yeah, that podcast is called The Good American, and basically just discussing. I don't know. We're discussing life and culture in our country. But in just interviews, basically Q&As with people who are doing interesting stuff, not necessarily celebrities. But you have people out there who, I'm sorry.
But you have done some celebrities.
Dude, give us all the details.
Absolutely. That's like what I geared to do in the beginning. But now I want to sort of take that tact and interview common people, Americans, and figure out what their story is. And the media obviously perpetuates the celebrities and whatnot.
So now Good American's going to start perpetuating some celebrities.
Yeah, the brownie's kicking in.
All right, brother. Well, listen. Have a good time while you're down in Florida. Be safe.
I will, man. Thanks.
And as always, thanks for listening to the show.
Excellent.
All right, there you go. Roll them out, JB.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Good American, Captain T, calling in live from Fort Pierce, Florida. Temporary couch and Fort Pierce comedy correspondent.
Temporary couch. All right, is Brad still on the phone? Is he on there?
I told Brad to call in like 7 minutes now.
7 minutes
I can tell him to call now.
All right, cool. You're listening to Double Special right here on ComedySlamRadio.com. Todd Wad. I can't even talk anymore. Too many phone calls, dude. They're flipping me out. TalkWad.radio.com. In the studio, Steve Barrett joining us, a local comedian, national headliner, toured all over.
Yes, sir.
You're like everybody talks about you around here like you're the old salty dog of comedy.
I know
what I mean? Like when they talk to me, like, yeah, he's a.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is the ones. There's a couple of comics who were down here and they moved and they went full time traveling around the country. And most of them are working in the Midwest, that's where the money's at. And I know for a fact that about every club they play, there's probably my picture up there on the wall.
Probably not. There's definitely not my picture up there. That's for sure.
Oh, you never got up north and hit the road?
No, I started in Boston. I started in the New England area, but I moved away from there, and I probably should have stayed up there because there were actually a lot of people who are now famous starting at the time when I was doing it.
Hot comedy.
Yeah,
market.
but dude, you know how comedy is. Like Mark said. Not Mark, but Good American. You when you first start, you're very tentative, and you don't know. I didn't know what the deal was. I didn't know I could go to open mics. I didn't know that I could go and do contests and get work. I had no idea. I thought you had to be famous and get an agent and all that. I actually went to an agent in Florida. I'll never forget this. I was in Fort Lauderdale. Looked in the paper, found a talent agency, went in there. The guy interviews me, and he's like, well, I'll need to take a photo, a publicity photo. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, a little photo shoot. Pulls out a Polaroid camera and snaps up. It goes, comes out, and I'm like, that's the shot you're going to use to show people that you have a comedian for hire? I was like, okay, this is ridiculous. He kept calling me Jorge. He got my name all wrong. It was ridiculous, Tiffany. So that's when I said, screw it. And you know that you don't necessarily need an agent until you get larger. You can book your own stuff and everything, but it's not easy. That's why I'm doing this. I love doing this.
Yeah.
I like hanging out with JB and like
and me
and Tiffany.
That was the only
Tiffany,
drawback.
Little Christmas elf, Tiffany. Love it.
Constant travel is the drawback.
All right. Well, I guess.
Brad's gonna call in a minute.
All right, Brad's gonna call in a little bit, and I had actually I had a list written up of about predictions because again we had we got the 21st coming up. I got a show at the Kickin' Winks restaurant, the very same the very same restaurant that I think is coming through right now. The very same restaurant that we had Nicole Lauren playing at. I'll be there for the End of the World show. On the 21st, and hopefully, and Nolan Ray will be there, and Tiffany's going to come out. Now, you're not doing time, right? You're not going to do any comedy? You bring a hat and do some Christmas comedy.
What day is this?
I dare you to write one candy cane joke.
No.
Just one candy cane joke.
Tiffany doesn't want to.
Tiffany doesn't. I hate when you say Tiffany like that. Awful. All right, caller, I think you're on hold there, or you're coming through. Caller, welcome to Double Special. Who are we talking with?
Simon.
Simon, what's up, Simon? Simon says hello. Hello,
Now
Simon.
I know my name is
Brad.
Simon. Okay.
All right, Brad. Yeah, Brad calling in from Australia. How's the show so far? Now you're not listening. You're just calling, right?
Yeah, I'm just calling. I'm flat stick today. It's the craziest week of the year for me.
Why is that?
Oh, just with the Christmas rush.
Again, Christmas time, big fish time in Australia, right? That's a lot. You sell a lot of fish.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's summertime, everyone wants to eat shrimp.
Let's talk about summer.
The shrimp.
Okay.
Let's talk about
Remember,
summer.
like last night, you blew my mind.
All right, so get this,
My
Brad.
epiphany
This is
for the week.
This is Tiffany's epiphany. You ready for this?
Yep.
Last night we're talking about seasons, and your seasons in comparison to our seasons. Jordan, how did this conversation go? Because you actually started this last night with Tiffany.
Saying,
Remember?
like, once we get all rich from doing the show, I would just switch back and forth between here and Australia, avoiding winter at all times.
Yeah, avoiding winter at all times, which completely blew Tiffany's mind. She was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, because I didn't realize, like, I remember in 5th grade hearing about this now that I think about it, but I did not know if you live, I've never known anyone that's lived south of the equator, I don't think. I didn't know that the seasons were opposite, so, like, Christmas time is summertime,
Like she
and
remembers.
our summertime's wintertime?
Yeah, she remembers something vaguely in 5th grade. Nothing about like the equator or the Tropic of Cancer. Or
I know
Capricorn,
I know about those things, and I remember 5th grades when we learned it, but
it was
And
gone.
then she felt bad for you people because you've never heard the song "I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas." It wouldn't possibly make sense to you.
I know they've heard it, but I just thought it's not fair.
Yes.
I heard. I caught my son singing it, and I thought he was a racist.
Yeah, he was like, "What could that possibly mean? I have no idea what that could possibly mean." Listen.
So in June, what does the temperature get to?
Oh, you'd have to ask me in June. I can't remember.
Is it cold? So it's cold in June? Like you wear sweaters in June?
Oh, I can't even think what season it is. I skipped most of 5th grade.
That would explain it.
They do it on purpose so that Australian kids don't ask, awkward questions.
Hey, but Jordan, if you come over here, mate, I'd have you running the fish show. No worries at all.
What?
That accent, that was so thick. Jordan was like, "Huh?"
Running the fish show.
The fish truck.
Oh, I thought there
He's
was
going to train you. You can live over there and make money.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd rather train fish to do a show. Can we do that?
Yeah, absolutely. I've tried it. It failed miserably.
I've always wanted to see an orange roughy tap dance.
I had goldfish jumping out of bowls through hoops, but unfortunately, if they miss the other bowl, they're no good. They flap around for a bit and the show dies.
Yeah, nobody likes the flopping. They're like, "Yeah, I could do that. That's not really that impressive."
Yeah.
But I thought everybody liked the floppy.
No.
Ba-da-bum.
Oh, nice call back there, Jordan. So the whole season thing just blew her away.
It did.
And again, I'll say this, as I said last night, Tiffany's not dumb. It's not like she's stupid. Like there's another radio show in town on terrestrial radio where they have a girl and they make fun of her because she is really stupid. You're not stupid. You're just about some things. You're very naive. You don't really. It's like you know about it, but it's not important to me. So I don't need to remember that. And I don't even. I don't want to acknowledge that it even exists.
Well, now the seasons thing is important.
Now it's important.
Yeah, because now we know people that live south of the equator.
What are you gonna like? But you're asking him questions that he can't even answer those questions you asked him.
Are you gonna send him a sweater in June?
Yes, you're going to get a knitted sweater in June. Is that why there's Christmas in July?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know. I think just people overload on buying Christmas decorations, so they need to use it more than once a year.
I know.
Hey, you guys celebrate the 4th of July, right?
No.
What?
No.
Steve Baird.
Is there any time of the year where you get to blow off fireworks?
That's a good question.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Any day of the year you can do any amount of damage with boat flares and illegal fireworks and that, as long as you don't get caught.
As long as you didn't get caught.
I can't believe that we actually have a holiday that celebrates our independence from you guys.
From Australia?
Oh, this is Australia. I always get
All right, Steve, listen. You are 3 phone calls behind, bro.
He's still talking to Tom.
Holy crap.
You guys keep juggling callers, man.
You see what happens when your wife leaves you and you're doing comedy for 15 years all around the country. You get fried. You have no idea what that was going
Alzheimer's.
Yeah, Steve Baird.
That's the real reason you peed in the potted plant.
Well.
Steve Baird's the comic that was hanging out with us at the Christmas party that we did not ditch. We ditched like 2 other comics, but we kept Steve with us all night. I don't know.
Lee
Hopefully they're
Wilson.
not. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well-
Brad doesn't know any of these people.
Hey,
Yes, Brad.
I checked out the origins of the ukulele on Wikipedia.
Did you?
Yep. And unfortunately, they've got this one terribly wrong. They said it was originated by a few Portuguese immigrants to in Hawaii in the 1800s or the 19th century, and the ukulele name roughly translates to the words "jumping fleas." So I've sent him a letter. I sent him an email, and I just said, "Listen, you've got this one wrong. You've probably got a lot right, but this one's questionable." And I gave him Jordan's name and just said, "Listen, this bloke knows what he's talking about."
And you know that the Portuguese run Wikipedia, right? So they anything they can get their little hands on. Oh yeah, we sailed to Hawaii and made a ukulele. They say lies so much, these Portuguese. They're always jealous that they didn't get an inquisition of their own.
When I was reading it, I was just thinking it's that obvious that these clowns are writing this stuff.
I'm an idiot because for the longest time I thought a lot of that stuff was right before I realized that people add stuff in there. It gets ridiculous. And listen, in this country, it doesn't matter. Maybe in Australia they're a bit smarter, but over here they're like, yeah, that sounds right. That sounds about right. Portuguese, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't buy it.
All right,
I'm with
so
Jordan on this one. We did make it.
So,
John
all right,
ukulele. Sir John.
All right, two questions. First one is, did you hear the poems that we did?
Yes, very, very good, very different. Awesome.
Well, who won? Who did you like the best?
Listen, it's just I felt they came under three different variations, and they're all fantastic.
That's the best answer I've ever heard. You see how good he does that? Not only is his accent perfect, which makes the whole statement sound better, but it was a good statement. Listen to who was it that said he liked Jordans? Was that Tom?
Yeah, from England.
Yeah, Tom. See, he just flat out. I like Jordans.
Yeah, because he's a cosmopolitan and urbane fellow who knows good textured poetry when he hears it.
Oh God!
Not like this barbaric fishmonger from the down underlands.
I did like Tiffany's and Chris's better than Jordan's.
Jordan's. Even though Jordan's was all flowery and there was a lot of emotion and everything, ours dealt with the people in the show. We mentioned people's names. You don't care about anybody on the show. It was all about you and your little Christmas fantasy.
It was a Christmas poem.
It was a Christmas fantasy poem, all about what you wanted it to be.
No one said we had to write self-referential poems.
You're right. No, you're right.
I could have written a Christmas poem.
Do it now.
Do it.
No.
Yeah, she's like, no, I'll need to boot stuff up and move stuff around in my file sharing thing.
It takes me a long time to write improv.
I know. No, well, we didn't improvise. We did not improvise them. I took most of one day to every now and again I'd write a couple more verses. Jordan, I don't know when he did his.
I took 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Was this a contest you guys had or something?
Yeah, we had a Christmas
My poem was amazing.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
I agree with Brad, though. I think they all were, like, different. Like, mine had the whole man from Nantucket thing, and yours it was a cutesy little thing, and then Jordan's was some blown out of proportion, theatrical, monstrosity that he never ended. It was like 5 pages long.
It was not that many words.
It just went on. Somebody actually tweeted Brad after that they were going to call back next week to hear the end of Jordan's poem.
That was Tom Jones, your Twitter father.
Yeah, your Twitter father.
That's my dad. Yeah.
Is it your real? What do you mean?
No, they call each other dad and son on there.
Okay, that's really weird. What does that even mean?
Yeah. I know. He owes me a lot of presents and some maintenance, I'd imagine.
That's the weirdest thing ever. See, that's why Twitter is weird, man. You guys are all witty. My wife is so wrapped into the Twitter now. Now you guys got like Twitter families, and what the hell is going on Twitter?
I have never been on Twitter, never will be.
You're a smart man, Steve, because I tried. Listen, I tried
it's so much fun.
Tiffany told me
I'm on it right now.
I know you guys are. It's like crack cocaine. You got it's like the Twitter is stuck in a glass pipe in your mouth.
You just sit there like, I'm gonna go get a glass of water now.
No,
like
no.
Like we tweet with each other.
Yeah, they tweet back and forth and make little comments.
We
and
make funny jokes that are not funny jokes.
Yeah. Well, why don't you just call them and talk to them on the phone? That's
because
these are all people.
I gotcha.
I met Brad.
Right.
On Twitter, and that's how he's calling him the show now. Now he calls in every week.
Steve, do you remember in high school when the popular kids would all chat to each other and you could hear them, but you couldn't really join in the conversation?
That was my entire school year.
That's Twitter.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's so true.
So, we got to play the thing he wrote.
All right, yeah. Are we going to play it? Brad, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna. You actually sent us something. You wrote something, right? Or what did you do? You wrote a song.
Do the one that's in the email.
I'm going to play that one. Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
JB.
this is just a dedication to Jordan, really.
For writing the best poem ever on the double special.
According
No,
to
no,
Tom.
that's not why.
Go ahead, play Brad's thing.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Are you playing it?
I can't hear it.
No, it didn't work.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Double Special Show. I'm JB Lee.
But right now, I guess it's time to do the whole. Yep, there it is.
Check in, check in.
Okay, all right.
All
right, great show lineup for you tonight. It's just
JB Lee.
Give us about a half an hour to get our heads straight and get rolling here. And then we'll love to take your calls. I think Brad McLean from Australia is going to call in, our Australian comedy correspondent.
Oh, did I make it into William the Gypsy Snail? Here, I'll play it. Let's find out. If my name's in that, then maybe I'll rewrite my poem, Brad. You rat bastard!
I knew a snail. His name was Jordan. William. That was Jordan. It was definitely Jordan.
I was in that song. Did you hear that? He mentioned my name like 3 times. Men plan to castrate and assassinate JB Lee. I will be harmed in the coming weeks. Harmed grievously. Tomb of a Mayan queen found. Lady Snake Lord ruled the Centipede Kingdom.
Wait.
Please feel free to check out other shows on the network, except for JT Burns Show, the almighty one. That dude sucks. That's how you end up in prison. I was in that song. Did you hear that? You rat bastard! And I'm JB Lee.
Very nice,
That was
Brad.
awesome.
Very nice. You were like Grandmaster Flash on the wheels of steel there, you cut master.
Yes, that's just the Wednesday night muck around at home.
Good God, man. It's all about, I'm getting sick of this Jordan
Yeah,
worshiping
everyone
crap.
loves
Maybe
Jordan.
you should come up with something funny to say, and people would like you.
Yeah, probably, but that's too much work.
Ooh.
Kind of. Yeah.
We have to ask him what he would do.
All right. So we got the 21st coming up, and in a minute, we got 21st coming up, Brad. End of the world, possibly. Who knows? If you have like an hour's notice the world's gonna end, what would you do? What would you do with your last hour?
Oh, crikey. Well, straight away I'd jump on a plane to America because that'd buy me a day.
Yeah, I was wondering about
then,
that.
Yeah, I'd take it over to you guys. And then I remember I was talking to a friend the other day about Will Ferrell in Semi-Pro, how he wrestled a bear. Yeah. And I thought I know some people were very impressed with that. So with the limited money I'd have, I'd hire a guide. I'd bring the leftover salmon from the fish truck and strap that onto myself like a suit. I'd get the guide to take me to a stream where I'd swim upstream, get picked out of the water by a bear, and have the guide film it. If I died, it wouldn't matter because the world's going to end. If I survived it, we'd be able to sit back and see how many hits I got on YouTube before the world ended.
Yeah.
Nice.
One simple flaw in your plan, my friend. One little flaw. You're bringing Australian
What?
salmon to American bears. It's going to look upside down to them, and they won't know what to do with it. They'll just be confused,
Damn
and you'll be punching a dazed and confused bear into submission. That's not a challenge at all.
But I only have to live it down for one day. It wouldn't matter.
I know, but that last hour sounds exhausting, Brad. Seriously.
Now, what's with these guys? So he wanted to fight a bear, and Jordan wanted
I
to
know.
fight a tiger. Jordan said he wanted to fight a tiger. You guys are crazy.
Yeah, if we find somebody who fights a lion, we have the Wizard of Oz all sewn up.
So, all these guys are they're
I'll
all
fight a lion.
yeah, right. I'll just stand back and go, oh my, you guys are all pissed at nature. I think that's what's happening. Jesus.
You got to go out some way.
Well, look what nature's done to their face.
All right, Brad. Listen, as always, a pleasure to talk to you. Keep the hits coming. We're gonna keep pumping you up, man. Tell people out there where they can check out some of your stuff on Just Saying.
Yeah, on just Brad McLean on Just Saying. If you go to the doublespecialshow.com, you can click on my photo, and that'll take you to Twitter and to Just Saying. It'll take you to Double Special. It takes you everywhere you need to go.
That's right. It's awesome, and as always, a pleasure to have you on the show. And we're off next week, so hopefully we'll be able to talk to you the following week when Marty Hoffman will be in the studio.
Yes.
No worries, and to everyone at Double Special, you guys and all the people that call in, the listeners, have a great and a safe Christmas to everyone.
Right on.
Yes,
there you
you
go.
too.
Thank you, Brad. Go ahead, roll them out, buddy.
Ladies
Brad.
and gentlemen, Brad McLean, our Down Under comedy correspondent, genius songwriter, writes the best songs ever.
And salmon suit
'Cause
wear.
they're awesome. They're about me.
So who do we have on the phone now? We have someone else,
I
yes?
have no idea. Yeah, caller, if you're on the air, welcome to Double Special. Who are we talking with?
Hello, everyone.
Oh,
Tired Chief.
Hold on, we got Big Chief on one side, and then I think we got two callers at the same time.
We had two people? No, it's just one little head.
Well, I know, but I heard two voices. So we got Big Chief, right, Big Chief?
That is right. Big Chief is here.
There you go, Big Chief. And on the other line, who is the other line?
This is Sammy from Just Saying.
Sammy from Just Saying. All right, no more phone calls. Don't stack
Oh, no, there's
anymore,
another
for God.
person calling
Yeah,
in.
I know, he's
Wait,
a bit-
everybody just wait.
All right, so let's talk to. Hold on, Big Chief. Let's
This is
talk
how
to
the
Sam
world
from
ends.
Just. I know we got like 8 phone calls. It'd be great if I couldn't hear everybody coughing and scratching their groins. All right, so Sam from Just Saying, welcome to the show. How you doing, bud?
Doing pretty good. How you guys doing?
Excellent, Tiffany. You know Sam, right?
Yeah, I talked to him.
Go on, talk.
What's up,
It's your
Sam? So tell us some exciting news about Just Saying that's happening. That's like one of our apps that Brad uses and that we're going to be getting on and
Okay,
all.
stop talking. Let me answer the question.
Yeah, please let me answer. But here's the thing. It's at Apple's hands right now, and hopefully in a couple of days we'll have a new version out very soon.
Nice. So now you'll be able to get that on Apple on the iTunes store.
In the iTunes store, and we're hoping that will be also in the Android marketplace at the same time.
Now, for
So we'll
people that
cross
don't
our
know, what Just Saying is, Sam, give everybody kind of a quick preview. This is kind of a new and kind of exciting sort of technology, right, for your phone?
Definitely. We've been around for about 3 years now, and we've been able to post to Twitter and Facebook using your voice, so people can actually hear what you're saying rather than just look at your text or look at your photos. But you can add photos, text, and audio at the same time.
That's sweet. And you do have some pretty big celebrities that are on board enjoying the app. I know that we're meeting a lot of people on Just Saying.
Definitely. I mean, from Brad to Joyster to a number of others, but Ricky Gervais is the creative director, and he's awesome. He is
gotta love
just
that.
a great guy.
Do you get
one of our biggest celebrities.
Do you get to hang out with Ricky Gervais? Have you had any meetings with him personally, or are you kind of on the develop side, or where are you at in the echelon?
I'm a little bit all over the place, but I have yet to meet him. So hopefully someday we will.
Well, maybe. Who knows? I'll
You
tell
never
you.
know. I think it's possible.
I'm not into the Twitter thing, but because of the Just Saying thing and because of Brad, I'm considering getting a guitar or some sort of a keyboard and doing some sort of a musical piece. What do you say, Steve?
I don't know.
You and I will do like a rap thing?
Yeah, that'd be great.
You and I could do like
Are you
the worst old guy
Can
rap
you
thing
play
ever.
any musical instrument at all?
Yeah, no, I'll figure it out. We'll get it.
You were good at your little keyboard the other day.
I'm sure there's a Rosetta Stone program for it. I'll figure it
He
out.
learned that from the Fisher Price xylophone when he was a kid.
Well, we would love to have you all on and definitely feature you guys.
Well, look, we're excited about it. We're glad to be on board, and we hope everybody will go ahead and check it out. And when it gets on iTunes, I'm there. I'm totally there.
We had to ask him what he would do on his last day.
All right, we've been asking everybody. The world is coming to an end, and I don't mean to scare you because you're getting on iTunes, and you got like 4 days before everybody's gone. But so it's like we got
let's see. We've got bears. We've got tigers.
Right.
I'm thinking either a lion or a robot. One of the two.
No, come on. You got
How about a robot lion?
Sam, you got an hour left. All right. What are you going to do in the last hour?
Considering that it's my mother's birthday and it's their anniversary, guess what I'm doing? I'm throwing a big party.
A big party.
Nice.
The 1 hour party. People are going to be pissed. They're
Are
like,
we
I was
invited?
just getting going.
If you can get here in an hour, sure, why not?
I know, right? Yeah. Well, if Jordan has his way, we'll all have transporters at someday,
you
but
go.
it won't help for this week. But
Yeah, no.
no, not much.
Maybe I'll ride my lion or
You
my
mean-
tiger there after I defeat him in a fair fight.
You mean teleporters or transporters?
Both transporters and teleporters.
I want a transporter. I want that
What's a
English dude to
transporter?
drive me around and kill people.
Jason Statham.
All right, Sam. Well, listen. Hey, I'm glad that you're listening to the show. I'm glad that we're involved, and we're very excited. Double special, and you can call us anytime you want, bro.
I appreciate it. It's exciting to have you guys on. Thank you so much.
Cool.
You guys take care.
Do you want to say a special goodbye to
I'll
Sam,
talk to him
Tiffany?
on the phone.
On the phone? You guys ever?
Hi, Tiffany.
Wow! Wait! Whoa! What? We went from Twitter to just saying now it's phone. I'll just call him.
Well,
It'll
I mean,
be fine.
I don't need to talk to him now
I feel
necessarily.
I feel like I'm so left out of everything. I can't.
Twitter's
I'll
a
see
great.
him when I get home. He'll be right there in my bed waiting for me. It's all right. It's all good.
All right, Sam. Thanks for calling.
Great,
Roll
talk
him
to
out.
you later. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye.
Sam, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and
Just
gentlemen.
saying. Marty, shut up. Sam, we got Just Saying comedy correspondent.
He's just saying.
Check him out on iTunes and coming soon to the Google Play Store.
That's right.
Yeah, he has all sorts of apps out.
No, it's
you have to go to
exciting.
his Twitter is @SkyKnight, and you could see all the
There you go.
apps and stuff he
Yeah,
does.
and if you do music and stuff, we'll get into it. All right, Big Chief, you're on the air. What's up, brother man?
Oh, I just drove for 16 hours, and I got like 2 hours of a nap.
16 hours. Where are you?
I'm in Kentucky again.
Okay, so now you're now you're not on your way because I got nervous. I'm like, wow, is he going to be here tomorrow? Because
I
I'm
know.
not ready for him at all.
I'm not ready.
When are you coming into Florida?
Probably the 30th.
The 30th. Okay, so you're going to Kentucky. That's where you're going to have your Christmas.
That's where we're going to have Christmas on Christmas Eve, and then we're going to have Christmas at Sharice's house in North Carolina.
Jeez. What do you do to your kid, dude? You must like give him heroin and just make him pass out. How do you? I couldn't do that to my kid for 16 hours. That just seems like ugh.
He slept most of the way, honestly. He and my wife both slept, and I drove all night singing poorly to 80s songs.
You get this crap into the stick every time. Every time they drive, it's through the night, and Marty's the one that does the driving.
Yeah.
And then they get here.
Hey, you want to know what I'm going to do on the 21st, last hour?
What's that?
I'm going to take a nap. I'm just gonna sleep.
Nice. It's always good to die in your
Just a
sleep.
nice, warm nap. If I have to be awake and doing something, I'm going to ride a dolphin. But
in Kentucky?
You could ride the hay baler. You
Yeah.
could fight a robot. Sammy was going to do that, but he wasn't sure if he was going to fight a robot or a lion.
Yeah, let's be realistic about the last 20. If you're in Kentucky at your house, judging from the stuff that you've told us, so your last hour is going to be spent putting up a barn.
it's the winter. You don't put up a barn in the winter.
They're going to have you doing some manual labor. You're going to be out. Who
He's gonna be
knows?
birthing a cow.
Right, yeah, some crap. Milking, I don't know. Putting up
He
picket
doesn't
fence.
have cows. He has goats, so I'll be birthing a goat.
Okay, well,
That's
you
not
can
so
milk
bad.
those too. You can milk
Yeah,
a goat.
you can milk a goat.
Get
Make some
cheese.
cheese.
Make some
Cheap
cheese.
dates, too.
How about
So that's probably what I'll be doing.
and now you've been driving. Have you been listening on your phone?
No, I don't have anything that can listen to you here.
Nothing?
Nothing. Their internet is not fast enough. It's like a phone line.
Oh God!
Wow.
That's what they're going to have them doing. They're going to have them upgrade the fiber optics in the house there in Kentucky.
I'm too dumb to do that. They might have Sharice do that.
No, but the reason I asked is because we've had the poems and everything. We got mixed reviews. Brad liked all of our poems, and of course Tom from
Brad
England.
is such a kiss ass. Yeah, I liked all of them. He didn't like all of them. He probably thought one or two of them sucked. He's like, God, I'm so much better than that. But see, that's why Brad's so likable, though.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't always say what's on his mind.
No, he holds
He's holding back.
Yeah, he is. I
One of
agree.
these days, he's going to call in drunk, and you guys aren't going to like him anymore. Now he's going to be all liquored up, and he's gonna. Well, actually, you'll still like him because he'll still have that accent. He'll say horrible things about you. It'll be wonderful. You're like, did he just say I was the illegitimate son of Osama bin Laden?
Yeah.
Oh, I love this guy. He's awesome.
Jordan. I mean, Marty, really. There's
Yeah.
this correspondent venom going back.
I know.
And Brad's so nice,
No,
but he doesn't
actually,
care.
I actually really like Brad. I
You
really
lie.
like Brad.
You lied. Dude, you used to wear anti-Australia shirts all the time. You were very into the anti-Australian thing.
That's right. Down with Midnight Oil.
Yeah, you had like a picture of the decapitated kangaroo on your Trapper Keeper.
you know what? Actually, I think anytime I hear something Australian, I think, ooh, yeah, I was supposed to come up with an intro for him. So, like, I've been thinking about, like, Men at Work songs and, like, Midnight Oil songs and how I could intertwine them to make an intro for Brad.
Right. And every time you think about it, it all comes spiraling back to that horrible night when you beat a koala to death because you're so anti-Australian. and you just dwell on that for hours. And you can't sleep, and you have to drive around.
That koala had it coming.
I think when Brad comes to visit here, it would be so cool if Marty could come too. Like, and they can like fight each other.
Well,
we'll put sparring gear on them and do like a little video. Although Brad is a boxer.
All right, well, Marty's coming to town in 2 weeks, and he's going to be in the studio. We got a little surprise for you before we come into the studio, and we'll tell our fans about that the night that we do that show. We're having the big party at the house, at my house on New Year's Eve. Jordan's going to pop in. Tiffany's going to be in. What did you think? You didn't hear the show, but guess who called in tonight, Marty?
Who called in?
Take a guess. Take a guess on somebody that might call in that we would be like, oh, my God.
It's nothing really special.
Jason Kranick?
No.
Is it a hooligan?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yeah. Ooh, see? Yeah, I said hooligan right
left?
Brad, Daryl. There were more hooligans.
Not like Katie Larson's going to call in.
Listen, we had hooligans long before you.
If Kid called in, it would be something really amazing. Yeah, that would be.
Well, now
like, you know what? It's the New Year's.
No way.
I just want to forget about the past.
Not going to happen.
You guys have always been friends.
So,
yes. Now, have you met Steve Baird, Marty?
Yeah, I met Steve.
Of course.
Marty, how you been,
Steve's
buddy?
in the studio.
I
Say hello to
seen
Steve
you
Baird.
forever, man.
I've been good. Steve gave me a great compliment about one of my jokes, actually. I was like, he's like, oh, that should be your opener. That's an awesome joke.
What year was this?
2000, it was before I moved.
Oh.
7?
Now, do you open with that joke?
Yeah, actually I do.
Oh, wow. I was hoping you'd say no. No, I threw that out.
I forget the joke, though, Marty.
What's your opening joke?
It's the one on the Columbus thing about people are weird around here. This guy out in the parking lot said, if you blow me, it'll make your hair grow back.
Right.
I look at that and I'm like, hey, fool me once.
Yeah.
So,
Marty's bald. It's a bald joke. Yes, Tiffany.
I guess there's somebody else on the line.
Is there? All right. I didn't know.
I didn't know either. It's not
I have
even
no idea.
on
We
there.
got patching thing. Well,
we have a different producer, so we're getting used to it. Someone tweeted me and said that they're on the line.
They're on hold. Okay, so Big Chief, hang on for a second. I feel so funny calling him Big Chief, but I kind of like it.
Why are we calling him Big Chief?
I don't know, because he wanted to be called Big Chief, and that's how they got him. That's how Nolan has him saved in the system.
Yeah, and they spelled it wrong. They spelled Chief wrong.
Well, of course. This is the United States. Do we have? Is there another caller on the line? Is there one other caller on the line? One other caller. All right.
Will.
Who?
Hello.
All right, hold on. Who's the other caller?
Emily.
But that wasn't the one who tweeted me that they're on the line.
So what?
I think Marion tweeted me and said he was on the line.
Well, I don't
too.
know. Look, I can't help all these people. I'm doing the best I can. Damn it.
Is Marion here too?
I don't know. I don't care.
I'm here.
So now we have 3 people. We have a 3-way call on the phone.
This is.
Oh my God.
I can't do these many intros. You're gonna have to roll yourselves in.
We are Legion.
All right, that's fine. All right, let's talk to one person at a time.
Okay.
So we got Emily, we got Emily, and then we got Marty, Big Chief, and then we got Marion. Marion, how long have you been holding?
About 15.
15 minutes listening.
Yeah, but I've been listening, so it's good.
You should have tweeted me earlier.
I have no.
I was just chilling.
All right, so Marion, how do we know Marion? Now, has Marion called the show before?
Yeah, Marion Carr, the
Carr.
Marion Carr Spears, who does the skateboarding, and he
that's
does
right.
comedy in North Carolina and Georgia.
I can't keep track of all these damn people. I can't. You have to.
I need to print out the spreadsheet.
I asked for this a week ago. Just give me a list.
I don't have a printer. I'll have
so
to
when you
email
say Marion, I can go down and go, oh, skater. Okay, we're in. I have no. I'm going to call everybody Ron from now on. I'm going to go with that and see how.
Are you going to say, do you do karate with this guy?
That's the only way I can
always
differentiate.
think it's the karate guy.
We also have Emily, who I thought we lost Emily. I thought she was gone. I
where,
thought she was
where
never
have
going
you
to call
been? She's
back.
been working a lot.
Emily, you've been working a lot?
Been working a lot, yes.
And you're not mad at us, right?
They thought you were mad at them.
No, not at all, you guys. I love you.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
You.
Because she called and we were rolling our eyes, sort of like we were doing with Marion, and then she was mad. Now, Marion, you're not mad, are you?
No, man, I'm good. I'm cool.
So the only person that's
No,
pissed.
I wasn't even mad at that.
Yeah, she thought that we were bored with her because we were pointing at the screen and ringing because we do 10 million things in the studio at one time.
Okay, but that brings me to an interesting thing that I want to talk about. since we got Marion and Emily on the phone, we have our creative meetings on Tuesday, and we were trying to decide how do we keep these calls going? How do we make sure the calls don't go too long? How do we do this? And they said, well, when they get boring, we'll just let them know. Of course, they wanted me to tell you when it's boring. They don't want to be the person that says, okay, we're boring. Right.
Well, Jordan will say something.
No, Jordan won't
and
say that.
I would say something.
No,
I've
you won't.
said stuff before. I've been like on board. Marty, have I not said on board while you're talking before?
All the time.
No, but that's Marty. Emily and Marion, they're delicate flowers. They're on hold.
Whoa.
Well, okay, Marion. He's a skater. He's not as delicate as Emily. Unless
he's more
falls.
like a dandelion.
Yeah, he's like a dandelion.
Kind of resilient.
Yeah, resilient. Weed
pops right back up.
Yeah, scoffs at Roundup. He doesn't care. Yeah. Now, all right. So I'll save questions. Marion, I'm going to ask you this. World's coming to an end, supposedly 21st. I'll be doing a comedy show up in Hudson. That'll be a blast. You have an hour. If the world comes in and you got an hour and you know what's going to happen, what are you going to be doing, dude?
Well, really first, do you think God's going to destroy the earth 4 days before his kid's birthday?
That's a really good point. I don't think I can argue that.
I mean, that sounds like something my daddy would do.
He's like, you know what? I'm pissed. I don't care. It's your birthday. I'll take the presents back. I don't care.
Yeah,
when God gets out of buying a gift.
What was that? One at a time.
We're going to go to the insurance money, go to Myrtle Beach or something. I don't know. But no, an hour. If I got an hour left, I'm going to load up all my hillbilly redneck family in a big NASCAR bus, and we're going to go up in the mountains and just blow it up.
Where the hell are you going to get a NASCAR bus?
My nephew Todd has one.
Oh, that was a stupid question. I'm sorry I even asked that question.
North Carolina, man. We all have them.
Well, I didn't even know they existed until just now. So when you said it, I was like, I bet you he has one.
All right, I want to change my answer to Dynamite Fight a Mountain, too. That sounds way better than Fist Fighting a Tiger.
Emily, this ought to be interesting because we haven't had, other than Tiffany, we haven't had really girls say what they're going to do. You got an hour left, Emily. The world's going to end. What are you going to do? Boring. All right, next. Oh, no, I'm kidding.
Wow.
That was a joke. Shut up.
There's nothing.
What are you going to
What
do?
can you do in an hour? Like,
I know, that's what I said. Girls are like overthinking it. We're like, what can we do in an hour?
I know.
Say try to get laid. That's
I mean,
popular.
like, there's things that can be done in an hour, but
there's things that
are
can
they
be
the
done
thing
in an
that
hour.
you want to go out doing?
Well, listen,
That's the whole thing. Like, I think I would want to be like, it's like balls to the wall, but it's like, what would I, like, how would I get to somewhere where I could be like that? I don't know. I live in the
It's like doing
middle of
mescaline, isn't it?
nowhere.
Are you like more than an hour from Detroit? Because you could probably do something balls to the walls there, from what I understand.
Yeah, no, I'm too far from Detroit and Chicago. It's ridiculous. Like, nothing crazy.
All right, so this is your mission, Emily. Just in
I'd
case
really like to just
this is your
go crazy.
Well, this is your mission. Just in case the world is going to end, just start inching your way closer to one of those two cities. Then, if stuff starts to happen,
I'm actually doing a comedy show that day too.
Oh, you are?
It's the end of the world, so yeah.
Everybody. So there you go. So you'll be doing comedy.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Now
So that'll be perfect.
that'll be well. I am too. So we'll die doing the same thing, just in different places.
Yeah.
And I'll die watching.
with people that
What
either.
better way to go out than with laughter? That's what I say.
Hopefully
I can
laughter.
answer that, but my wife would be really mad. All right, so listen. I'm glad that you're not mad at us.
No,
I didn't think she
not
was.
at all.
I knew she wasn't, but it's
My
much
life
more
has just
dramatic if
been
I act like
crazed.
she
My
was.
internet got cut off at home.
Oh
and
crap!
So
Okay.
I'm just like,
So now you got the
trying to figure
Obama
it out.
internet. You got that Obama internet now. Come on, it's a new term.
It
You got
costs more, but it doesn't work as well.
Well, of course not. What did you expect? 4G speed on your thing? No, it's the Obama net. That's what you're going to get slow trickling internet.
Your double O speed.
Yeah. The pictures come down in lines.
Slow and trickling. Wouldn't that be the porno internet?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. All right, Emily. Well, listen, as always, I'm glad that you called. I'm glad that you're back on the radar. I hope you have a great Christmas, okay?
I hope you guys do too. Thank you so much.
All right, there you go. Roll Emily out, and then we're going
All right. Emily, our Michigan comedy correspondent. And did I roll out Marion too?
No,
or-
not yet. I'm
we're not done with
No, we're not done with Marion. No. Big Chief, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
I'm calling you Fat Lieutenant.
Marty's not fat.
No, not Marty. He's calling Marion Fat
No,
Lieutenant.
he's
I'm
not.
calling Marty.
You call him
Marion's
Mayor
not
Fat
fat
Lieutenant?
either.
No,
No,
Marty's
Marty.
not fat.
Well, I know, but still Big
It
Chief,
doesn't make
Fat
sense.
Lieutenant.
No, Big Chief, I think,
No.
like, I don't know.
It's a play on words. I see what he's doing.
I don't get it. What is he doing?
Big Chief.
Yeah.
And he said what?
Fat Lieutenant.
So big and fat are similar.
Yeah, I
and
understand
Chief
that.
is similar to Lieutenant. There it is.
But he can be a big
Steve
chief, but
Baird
he can't be a
explains it all
fat
for you.
lieutenant.
I'm a wordsmith. I know exactly.
That's right.
That's what Steve Baird does on stage. He just explains all the jokes. So, you didn't get that.
Well, you know
Let
what?
me explain
I
this joke to you guys now.
You know what's cool, man?
Sure.
Is that my 15 is now 30.
Nice.
That's like when Steve Baird explained that your opening joke is a lame blend of hackery and gay panic. it was before the show. You weren't listening, but
I don't remember that.
All right, Marion, where are you going to be for Christmas? What are you going to be doing?
I'll be back in North Carolina. I'm in Atlanta right now. I'll be back in North Carolina. All my family's coming in to Charlotte, and
Sweet.
we'll be just hanging out. Yep.
Now you're in. You said you're in Atlanta now. Are you doing comedy in Atlanta? What are you doing there?
My day job, and I did Cloud9, Make Me Laugh Monday, Comedy Monday night here in Atlanta, and but my day job's here too. You know, I work a week in Atlanta and a week in Charlotte. I travel back and forth every week.
Nice.
Every other week. Yeah.
Right on, dude.
How far of a drive is that?
From
It's 4 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
No,
That's
it's
good.
not bad.
Yeah, he can do it. No, he's a young guy. He's banged up his body skateboarding. He doesn't care. His body, he's numb from the waist down.
You know, one
I'm
of,
not young, but I am banged up.
one of our tweeters, Darren, said that the reason he started listening to the show is because of you. So thank you.
Right on.
Yeah, Darren, he's one of my friends in Charlotte. That's cool. That's
Right
awesome.
on. Well, listen, we appreciate you listening, and we appreciate you calling. Sorry you had to hold for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
As we update the studio and this thing starts rolling into the new year, we're going to get a little better phone lines and get everything together and get the production down pat. We're just it's starting to get popular. We're starting to get a lot of people call. Before, it was like begging people to call. Now I'm like, damn,
Never when I was here.
Yeah.
Since I've been here, people call all the time.
She's like,
I don't remember begging.
you remember
anybody
when
to
I was
call.
here, Jenny? I got people to call.
Jenny.
Jenny.
Peas and carrots.
All right, Marion. Hey, listen, I hope you have a good Christmas. Be safe doing all your
Yeah, you
driving.
guys too. Thanks for letting me in. When you need a correspondent in Charlotte and Atlanta, I'm your guy.
All right,
oh, yeah,
brother.
you're on our list.
Yes, you definitely are, man. All right, there you go.
Ladies and
Marion.
gentlemen, Marion Carr, our Atlanta/Charlotte comedy correspondent. Depends on the week. We never know.
Right. Big Chief, are you still there?
Yeah.
I am still here.
All right,
Can you believe this, dude? We got people holding.
Yeah,
and-
who else is on the phone with you,
Yeah,
though?
is anybody else here?
Yeah, I think it's just Big Chief now.
Like, does our new producer person like flag us down?
Yeah, I see it, and I see him over there.
Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't see what's going on.
It's fine. We're gonna.
Yeah, he can see.
Yeah,
it.
tweet me if you're ever on hold, you guys.
I'm in control, Tiffany. I got this.
well,
okay?
you didn't know like two people were holding.
I did. No, I did.
How?
I saw it because I saw him. Why? I don't even want to get into this
I'm
right now.
interviewing
Puff,
you,
puff,
Chris
puff.
Gorges.
I still have somebody on the phone.
Do
Still have
we?
somebody on the
Oh yeah,
phone.
we have Marty on the
Yeah,
phone.
let me talk to him. Damn it.
No.
Yeah, Big Chief isn't really.
Cripes almighty, brother. All right, listen. So you're going to be in town on the 30th. We're looking forward to hanging out on New Year's Eve. Now, are we going to get? Is it going to be a party thing, or what are we going to do? Are you drinking that night? What are you doing?
Sure, we can party. Whatever.
Well, aren't you the one that said you wanted to have a party?
Yeah, we're having a party.
Okay.
We're having a party at your place.
Are you going to be drinking your Smirnoff there, you humongous Hetman?
Yes, of course. That's what I'll be drinking.
All right.
All right, we got about 20 minutes left in the show, and while I have you on the phone, Big G, I want to bring up this topic. This may not be familiar to Steve Baird. We've had a little issue with Tiffany Barbee. Two things. We'll get into the other one after I let you go, but the first one has to do with the use of the word leprechaun. Now, for the listeners out there, Marty, you've known us for as long as I've known Jordan, and this whole thing came about kind of after we were together as a group. But if you can tell our listeners what that means, the use of the word leprechaun.
Leprechaun is basically are you telling the truth? And we will bold lie to your face most of the time. However, if you say leprechaun, that means, hey, I really need to know the truth. Give me the truth. And then you're obligated by honor to actually speak the truth at that point.
That's right, yeah. When you say leprechaun, it's like basically saying, stop being a dick, man, and tell me the truth.
But more importantly, Marty, the leprechaun should only be used when you believe the person is lying to you for comic effect. Not once you think like if somebody's trying to get out of taking you to the mall or something, giving you a ride, and they're giving you white lies. That's not a good appropriate time.
Yeah, when is the appropriate time?
I think she has overused leprechaun a little bit. I think she doesn't even give the Jordan will be going into a spiel, which is very enjoyable, and then she will leprechaun him, and it's done. And it's a little too early. Give him a little rope to hang himself better. Before you leprechaun him.
Yeah, because that's part of the fun of knowing that you have the leprechaun on the back burner. If you know somebody is bullcrapping you, right?
Yeah.
You let them go until it's so obvious they're not making it. You don't even have to use the leprechaun. They just break down. Am I right, Marty?
Exactly. And pretty much if Jordan's lips are moving, you could use a leprechaun right there and nail him on it. But...
Yeah, you're like he goes hello, and you're like leprechaun. No, not I didn't mean hello. I didn't want to say hello.
No, I didn't even really care, honestly. Like, how are you doing, leprechaun? No, you're right. I don't care how you're doing.
What was that, Tiffany?
He leprechauned me I leprechauned him the other day. He said something at Starbucks, and I said leprechaun, and it was right. It was right.
I was asking if you actually made fun of blind people on Twitter, and it was true. Oh, I did.
No, okay.
People were afraid we wouldn't bring that up.
All right, listen, Marty, can you hang out for the last 15 minutes of the show? What do you got going on?
Of course, I am here for you.
All right, listen, here's what happened, all right? And I'm not on Twitter, so I don't see these things. Apparently my wife was involved, Tiffany was involved, Jordan knew what was going on. Steve, you don't care about Twitter. You're still rocking the PlayStation 2. You don't give a crap about Twitter.
Not 2, baby.
He's like,
I'm on 3.
Yeah, he's like, I got 3.
I played Bejeweled on my PS3.
I play Pong.
We only had to survive 10 more minutes to not talk about this.
There's no way we're not bringing this up.
Oh.
So I want to do the leprechaun quiz next week or the week after when you're in town. I want Jordan, myself, and Marty to come up with 3 scenarios where maybe the leprechaun should be used or not be used, and then we'll test you on your leprechaun prowess. We'll do that when we come back after the week break. In the meantime, Tiffany is on her moped/scooter/Vespa, whatever the hell it is. Is it a Vespa? What is it?
It's a scooter.
It's just a scooter.
It's red.
But it's not like a moped where you got to pedal it to get it going, right?
No, it's like a cycle.
What do you mean it's like a
it's
cycle?
It's like a motorcycle.
All right, so she's got and she's driving down the road, and she comes into an intersection. There's a blind woman getting ready to cross the street. Now, Tiffany, go ahead and tell people what you saw.
This is what I saw.
What did you see?
She was like 20 years old, so she was young, and she was out all by herself, so she was perfectly capable of crossing a street.
And you knew she was blind because
she had the black glasses on and the stick thing.
The stick thing?
Yeah, the long stick.
You're gonna go with the long stick thing?
It's like metal.
It's a cane. It's a cane.
No, but it's like a stick. It's not a cane. A cane you walk on.
Some canes.
They call them walking canes.
Yeah, it's some canes you walk with. Anyway.
So anyway, the thing I found amusing.
Well, no, but tell her what you observed.
Okay, this is the thing I found amusing. So she goes up to a pole. Mm-hmm. It was a pole beside the crossing walk pole, and she felt up and down it looking for the button, and there was no button on it. See, it's kind of amusing.
No, it's not. Dude.
Anyway,
all right,
but she was very close, and then she went to the next pole, and she did it, and then she crossed the street just fine. But I just found it amusing that she felt the wrong pole.
Okay, Jordan?
And then rather than living with your secret shame, what did you do?
I tweeted about it. I thought Twitter was my safe place.
How can Twitter be a safe place if millions of people see it? It's
said,
like the most unsafe place on the planet.
Now, why did you think that blind people would not be aware of your tweet?
Well,
Tell us why.
I didn't even.
Tell us why.
No blind people follow me, so I didn't think. And plus, I didn't think that they could see on Twitter.
She doesn't know. Here's the beauty part, Marty. Wait till you hear this. There apparently after tweeting
Let me tell it.
No, please go ahead.
Okay,
yes,
so
please.
Anyway, I had to end up taking down the post because this blind organization looks up the word blind on the Twitter, and they find people that have said jokes about blind people, and then they lecture them in tweets. So like they tweeted me and
the whole thing.
they're like
Leprechaun. There's an organization that looks for blind
yeah,
jokes.
they said they search for it. Yeah, and then they
On
tell
Twitter.
people off. Like a lot of people tweet like, "Oh, blind people can't see this tweet," and they go, "Yes, we can. We know what you're tweeting."
Yeah, they
da, da, da.
can't see, but they hear
And,
things.
Like
They
the
hear
whole
things.
thing is like them yelling at people because I scrolled down their timeline and
When
I was
you
like,
say
"This
yelling,
is
it all in
worse."
capitals?
No, they
Oh, so
just
they're not yelling.
they're just like lecturing people. I'm like,
No,
I,
just the dots are much
I
larger than
told
normal.
them, I said this was worse than the time that Kim Kardashian like Googled herself. Like, why would you purposely look up negative stuff about it? And my thing, I've never made fun of a blind person before, and I wasn't really making fun
Until
of them.
now.
I was slightly amused, and I felt bad about being amused, so that's what I tweeted. I said, "Am I a bad person
And
for
they
for
said,
finding
yes, you
this
are.
hilarious?"
Yeah.
They said yes,
they
but
answered
some
your
people,
question.
but people favorited it and retweeted it. And if she was old, I wouldn't have laughed. But it was just funny because she's a young, capable woman. She felt the wrong pull.
Tiffany actually said to them, they said to her on Twitter, why didn't you help her? And she's like, well, she was young. She'd be offended.
Well, yeah, that's what I figured. She would be offended, wouldn't she? Like I mean, because
I can see what
look,
I'm
here's
doing.
the thing.
How old do you have to be before
No.
Tiffany feels sorry for you being blind?
I'm sorry. Okay. I treat everybody as equals. And so if someone has a handicap, I just like to treat everybody the same.
Except for
and
those stupid blind people.
No, I figured she could take care of herself. She was out by herself. She didn't have a dog with her or anything. So obviously she knows what she's doing.
Okay, that's fine, but you laughed at her.
Well, just because
And
she
then
felt
you went
the
out
wrong
in public
pull.
and made fun of her from a position of power.
On her scooter.
I don't care. You guys are very mean.
Tiffany, why are you angry at blind people?
I'm
Did
not.
a blind person touch you?
No. Listen, she's not. Listen,
That's
I'm
a
gonna
whole other story we
No,
heard tonight.
Yeah, right.
Were you the pole? Were you the pole that she touched before the other?
No, listen. Let me defend Tiffany and say that she's not angry. She just thinks they're amusing. She
No,
thinks the
I
blind people
found
are
the
amusing.
one thing amusing, and I had never seen a blind person cross the street,
are
and I
amusing.
thought it was cool.
Even Steve
Like,
Barrett shaking his
I
head.
was
Have you
impressed.
ever been to a school for people with special needs, Tiffany? You will laugh your ass off.
Oh, absolutely. I'm with Marty on that. I'm absolutely 100%.
It's better than a Carrot
Have you
Top
seen my
show.
baseball?
Yeah, it's better than a Carrot Top show.
But
No, but when I was
yeah.
talking with Tiffany about it, she
Also,
was like,
further, Tiffany, what
Yes.
do you call a person who is not blind?
I don't know this one.
I don't know.
Unblind?
What did you call him? What did you call him last night?
Regular?
Oh.
How do you even know what size clothes they wear?
That's oh man. Well, no, listen. The thing that I found was funny is that she said to me, "You all right?"
Sorry.
He loves my jokes. See how good I am? I'm making a comic laugh.
Hold on. What? Are you okay? You with us?
Oh, I'm good. Go ahead.
No, the thing that I found the funniest out of all, because I could see where it would be interesting, but when I asked her about it, she said, I don't treat handicapped people differently, which I get part of that. I get that, yeah, you don't want to treat, want a baby,
Yeah, I don't
kid
want to
glove
baby them. Yeah.
But at the same time, like I said to her last night, there are certain things that people do that you should treat them differently. You could laugh at your friend if he had a little to drink and he went up to a pole searching for the crossing button and he couldn't find it and he was searching up the wrong pole. That would be funny. But if a blind person does it, it is much different because they're blind.
Well, I know
so
it's
you
a
can't,
process.
No, you can't do that. It's different.
No, I will agree. It's still funny.
Is it?
But you can't bring it out in public.
You shouldn't tweet it.
I shouldn't have
You should
tweeted
feel bad
about it.
about yourself
I deleted
and
the
live with your
tweet.
private shame. Shove your shame into a ball.
I deleted the tweet. I thought some of
And
my
remember the laugh when you're having a dark moment. It's like, hey, at least I saw that
I got
person
some news for you,
groping.
Tiffany.
Oh
You
my
can't
God.
just delete a post once it's been on. That's like saying, I've got a bomb in this plane. Oh, I better take that off. It's too late. You opened the bag.
I
Oh my
know.
God. I
I'm
can't-
sorry,
I'm still-
blind people. I like you. I like Stevie Wonder, and I like Ray Charles, and I like all the blind people that I know about.
The deaf people aren't very happy with you.
Are some of your best friends blind, Tiffany?
No,
They have to be, otherwise they wouldn't be your friend.
my closest interaction with a blind person was the other day when I watched that lady do that thing.
Wow. She's
I
like
haven't.
that.
I don't
try
know
not
any
to be
blind
around
people.
them.
No, I just don't know any.
I don't know any. I don't know either. Oh, actually, I do know one guy that comes to my office. I work in a medical office. He's blind, but he lost his
What
sight.
about Daryl Lennox?
What's that?
He's pretty close.
What?
Daryl Lennox, he's pretty close.
Oh, Daryl Lennox. That's right. Have you ever met Daryl Lennox?
No.
Big black comic.
No.
He can't see but like a foot in front of
Really?
him. He's blind as hell, dude.
Wow.
I don't even know. Like half the time you're talking to him, and I don't think he can see you at all. It's like all a blur.
Really?
Yeah.
I like blind people.
How does he drive to the gig?
Now you do.
No,
Now that they
I
called you out.
always do.
Now that the organization.
Now, but to be honest, I had to feel like I felt like they were very like sensitive. I don't really like it when people are all sensitive.
Wow. You hear that, Marty? How did little
No, like
picky,
that
aren't the blind?
organization. I thought that was kind of weird that they're like
Yeah, they're a
purposely
little-
like seeking
Was it
out
that time
kind
of the
of
month,
thing.
Tiffany, where you're riding a
I'm
menstrual
just-
cycle? Is that what you're riding?
No.
She's just over those blind people acting so cool, walking around wearing their sunglasses inside, even when it's dark.
Who do they think they are?
Yeah.
These blind people.
They have to, man. They have to wear
blind-
sunglasses because the light hurts their eyes.
Marty, what am I gonna do, dude?
Guys. So, anyway.
I wear my sunglasses at night so I can
Feel the pole right that's right in front of me. All right.
So yeah, that's
well,
what we made fun of Tiffany about an hour last night, and then
Right.
we continued today because we're just horrible people.
No, we're not though. But we
Now,
can't
we
listen.
attack any weakness you show.
Oh, this
Where were
this
you
brings
guys
me up to
hanging out?
hold on. This brings me up to the last subject of the show, which is completely attached to this subject that we were just talking about. I came up with an idea. I said, you know what? The reason I'll do Twitter and some of the face is because I'm afraid of putting that stuff out there. What if we had a filter that had some key words? Like if you wrote a sentence on Twitter and the word blind and funny were in the same sentence, the Twitter would send you a message and say, are you really sure you want to post this? Right? Just based on the fact that those two, it wouldn't even matter what order they were in. Just right away, they were like, "Oh no, that might not be a good idea." There is an organization that you can't do it. And
you use the word retarded. Are
Right.
you sure you want to use that word?
right, but then if you say retarded and lame, it gives you it's like a heightened awareness. It says, are you really sure? Then you get like a B message and then a C message. Really? Are you sure? It might even the last message might even point out what words they are in case you can't see them. In case you have no idea. Sort of like a morality spell check, if you will.
I think it's a good idea.
I think it's a
I could have used it the
is a
other
good
day.
idea. And honestly, if there was something that could detect drunk texting, that would be good too.
There isn't there? Jordan, you said.
Is there?
Well, no, I got there's like a Google thing where after I think midnight on the weekends, if I try to send an email, it'll make me do math problems.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Save my ass. Save my ass.
I thought they could just put a breathalyzer on your phone, like before you text, you had to blow into it.
Right.
All right.
I like that idea even better.
Yeah, no, I could probably get someone to blow into the breathalyzer with math problems.
Yeah,
are
but
hard.
they'd be drunk too. You know that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, Jordan. You don't really drink that much. Have you made a drunk text? Why would you even put that on the?
Well, there's been a few times where you get home and you're just like, I think I'll send an email. You don't know how much fun I had tonight. I'm so drunk.
You weren't there and I was, and it was fun without
Google was
you.
like, sure, fine. What is 22 times 7? I'm like, I'm not sending this now. Okay, good night.
Way too complicated.
Yeah.
What, math? Oh, I'm going to bed.
Well, what is that anyway? 22 times 144? Is that a gross?
No.
No, who
22
cares?
times what?
See, we don't
Times
what?
7.
22
times
times
7.
I'm saying
164.
Is that true?
That was close.
I don't know. I have no way of checking that.
I don't know.
Let's see.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This has
20
been 2
times
hours
7
of
is
math
140 plus another 14, 154.
Oh, it was 10.
I don't know. What's the problem?
Oh, for God's sakes. All right. Listen, Marty, we're almost out of time. As always, a pleasure talking to you. When you come, week after next, you're here. You're going to do the show. You're going to be here live. We got a little surprise for you before the show. It's going to be fun. So bring some.
Wait, before the show.
Yeah,
hey, Marty,
yeah.
I'll have to stop in and see you, man.
I'm not getting a tattoo.
No. Look, I'm not.
Ooh.
No permanent marks on your body. We're not going to do that.
Double special tattoo.
But I think you're going to like it. I think the fans are going to like it. It's going to be fun. Just bring do you have any sweatpants or athletic type gear?
Oh, good Lord. I've got workout pants.
Perfect. They're not. Tell me they're not Under Armour because I don't want to see you in skin tight lycra.
He's got his wife's yoga pants.
Ugh.
No, I don't. I have no idea what this is, but I'm a little nervous about it.
That's
All right.
exactly what
the
I want.
answer's 154. Thomas
Marty-
Jackson
Marty
told
was right.
us.
Marty was
yeah,
right.
I was off. I was
Wow, we had to have somebody text us in there, and we could have just pulled up the
Tweeted.
calculator.
Someone
No, but
tweeted.
that means they're listening. That's a good thing, Steve. All right, so yeah, bring some workout gear, something loose that you can move in, and then we're gonna have a surprise before. And look, we're all involved in the surprise, so don't it's not
Yeah,
we're
it's
not
gonna
you're
be
not being
fun.
singled out, but I think you'll like it. It'll be fun.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
Well,
All right.
maybe not. But don't spoil it. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right.
Travel safe. We're off next week. We're going to miss you, but travel safe. Have a great Christmas, okay?
Definitely. You guys, too. Have a happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you guys. Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, and anything else this time of month?
I don't know.
Our next show, he's going to be with us on the 2nd.
Right, that's what I just said. A week
I
after
know,
next.
but I'm telling our people.
I just told them that on the air.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. All right, so
thanks for playing along, Tiffany. Way to go.
Hey, Marty, you here for
blind
work?
person.
Hey, when you're coming down, are you here for work? You working?
No, I'm here for fun.
Oh, okay, cool.
Fun. We're going to hang out and have fun, do fun stuff. All right, brother. Hey, listen, have a good one. Again, travel safe. Happy holidays, brother.
Same to you guys. Take care, Steve Baird.
See you, Marty.
See you guys soon.
Bye.
All right.
See you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's been our College Station / Kentucky comedy correspondent, Big Chief Hoffman.
Big Chief. Well, a lot of calls tonight. Want to personally thank everybody that called. Sorry if we cut you off a little short. We're trying to get the phone call flow going. Maybe in the near future, we'll go a little bit longer. Steve, sorry I didn't get to talk to you a little bit more. But
That's all right, man.
But anytime you want to call, you can do it as well. Steve Barrett in the studio. Thanks for coming in. When's the next time people can see you do comedy? Because you've been pretty busy in the past month or two. I've seen you doing a couple of shows.
Don't have anything.
Nothing planned for the holidays? You're done?
No, yeah.
All right. Where can they check out on the web? Are you on Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook.
Go ahead. Tell them. Spell the name. Let them know.
Yeah, it's Baird, Baird, Steve.
There you go.
I tagged him in the Facebook post so people can follow him. From
Perfect.
Yeah,
Follow
I got
Steve.
a picture of Santa Claus holding a Coke on it. That's
Nice.
my avatar.
Perfect. Again, we're off next week. We're going to miss you guys. We want to wish everybody from Double Special, all you guys, all our listeners, Brad, Tom, Emily, Ron, Marion. Anybody else? Did I miss anybody? I got Kaz, Chris Kaz. Who else?
I don't know.
Come on, Tiffany, help me out. You're a Twitter
I
guy.
already did my poem.
We got-
I forgot Bob
there's no
last
poem?
week. I wanted to add Bob to it.
Okay, there you go.
And not Bob Burr, a
Did
different
we
Bob.
get Tom Saran from London? Do we mention him?
I think I did. Yeah, I
Tom.
just mentioned Tom. Yep, from London.
I was
Yep.
just trying
Good
to see how
American.
I can-
Thank you for
Oh, yeah,
calling in. Thank you for
Chris,
listening. Love all you guys.
Marion.
Hope you guys
Oh,
have a
Sarah,
great
did you
holiday.
get Sarah?
Sarah Wilcox. I'm not used to saying that.
I know.
I'm not used to saying that at all.
Brad.
Did you get Chris the Kaz the comic?
I got Chris the
Joy.
Cast. I got all the
Did you
Sammy.
get Joy?
Sammy. Forgot Sammy. Got
Did you get
Sammy.
How could you
Sammy?
forget
All right,
Sammy?
that's
He's
fine.
awesome.
Did you get Brad?
Yeah, I got Brad.
Did you
All right.
get
Next week, the week after
Oh,
next.
say
on-
happy birthday to my mom.
Happy birthday, Jordan's mom. Is
Thank
it her
you.
birthday?
Yeah.
Okay. Next week, the week after next show, week after next, live in the studio, Marty Hoffman will be here from Texas, our College Station, Texas comedy correspondent coming in. If you want to see my comedy and you live here locally, I will be doing an End of the World show at the Kickin' Wing in Hudson, Florida. That'll be me, Nolan Ray, and a bunch of other comics.
I'll
I think
be there.
Pretty Paul Parsons is going to be there. It's going to be a fun time as we survive the apocalypse in Hudson. It'll be exciting. Jordan, have you decided if you're going?
Yeah,
You're going to
are you
be
going,
hanging with
Jordan?
my wife?
You're gonna hang
He
out
doesn't
with
know.
Chris's wife, and I'll be hanging out with Chris. We're
It's quite possible. Anything else
It's
you
a
guys
double
want?
special swap evening. That's right.
Creepy. Anything else you want? Anything else you want to throw in, JB, before we leave?
No.
No, Steve. Anything
No,
you want
I'm-
to say? Say
I'm
hello
good.
to anybody. Everything's fine.
Nope. No, I'm all right.
You holding? Okay,
No.
good. All right. That was it. Tiffany, anything you want to say? You got off light tonight. I'm just going to say that right now.
I know
There
there
were
were
a few
so
things that
many
we were gonna
things
talk
in that book about
In
me.
this book right here that I have, and they're still in here. It's not to say that I
Well,
can't
we'll
bring them
talk
up.
about what happens at Christmas
Yeah,
after
we'll
and
talk
stuff.
about
We
the-
have some exciting things, I'm
All right,
sure.
Yeah, we'll talk about. We're going to talk about Christmas movies, but I don't want to do that. But
I
we got
hope-
the blind thing. Everything. Look, I got pretty much everything I want to do, so it's not been a bad night at all.
I hope
been
you
good.
guys have a great holiday.
Yes, we love you. Thank you so much. If you'd like to get gifts for your friends, you can do that on doublespecialshow.com. Go to our online store, and you can buy some gear and give it as gifts. Steve,
Yes.
thank you so much for coming in,
Oh,
brother.
man, no
Always
problem.
a pleasure.
Always-
I
I'd
want
love
to shake your
stop in
hand.
more. Oh,
He did not
thanks,
pee in
Jeff.
anything tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good night.
And
for
he
Steve.
ended up being here the whole time,
Only
I
had
just
2
noticed.
beers.
He did end up
How
being
did
here
you
the whole time.
manage?
Because
I
I
didn't
can't
drink any beers.
No, because I can't kick anybody out. I can't. I don't have the cojones to do it in the studio, which is bad because if Brad ever comes in, he'll be here the whole damn show, and I'll have to bow to his Australian.
Oh, yeah, Brad. Wait, if he comes into town, he's going to be here the whole show.
Probably.
He should come for 2 weeks in a row. 'cause
Yeah,
that's
he'll
a
bring
long
fish.
plane.
What did
Well,
he
it's
say?
not
He's
like fish.
coming?
Yeah, he's going to come
they'll-
visit.
Who
Really?
knows? Yeah.
Mhm.
When's that going to be?
Who
I don't
knows?
know. Probably after
He ain't gonna
February.
make it.
It'll be in the opposite season that we're in.
You realize how much it's going to cost round trip?
It costs
Oh,
like
my
$2,000.
God. Easily.
All right, guys, listen, I'm ready to get out of here. As always, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for listening to Double Special, the Double Special Show right here on ComedySlamRadio.com and TalkWadRadio.com. Check us out at doublespecialshow.com. Twitter, Double Special Twitter. We're on Facebook, doing the whole thing. JB, roll us out. Let's get out of here.
Happy Easter, everybody! Happy Easter!
All right, Will, roll us out. We're out of here.
What was that? I'll tell you what that was. That was another fine show from ComedySlamRadio.com, where we put the .com in comedy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of the Double Special Show starring Christopher Gorges and JB Lee, presented by ComedySlamRadio.com. Tune in next week live from 8:30 to 10:30. Please.